Yo. Yo, wipe your feet. What up? Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet. Your boy all messed up. I don't know what's going on here. Haven't done this in a minute. I almost forgot how to do it. Come on. Wipe your feet. Where we at? Let me know if you guys can hear me, man. It's been a while. I forgot how to set this thing up. Wipe your feet, man. Y'all already know what time it is. It's been a while, but you still got to wipe your feet. Hit that thumbs up button for your boys. The top Billin Nation in the building. Been a minute. It has been a minute. Wipe your feet. Hit the thumbs up button, man. Do your boy a favor. That's all I ask of you, man, is wipe your feet. That's why some of these 40 times with you boys and women. What up, everybody? Thumbs up. Let me know if you hit the thumbs up button. Reggie in the building. My boy Reg. What up, Reg? What y'all think about some of these 40 times so far? I haven't seen the receivers yet. I saw Chase Claypool from Notre Dame get it in. Listen, man, I got to think about these people who don't run at the combine for real. Like, not somebody like KJ Hamler who we know can actually run, but some of these guys who have question marks that don't run at the combine. Like, what do you guys think about that? Let me know about that. Like Thad Moss. I want to know how fast Thad Moss can run. Why isn't he working out? Like, that type of shit crazy. From running a 5'1", what'd you expect? He ain't been watching Jay Fromm. We know he's going to run a 5'1". Thumbs up, baby. Hit the thumbs up. Let me go. I can't see your thumbs up, but let me know. Fractured foot for whom? Uh-oh. What up, Las Vegas? I'm interested to see what Devin Duvernay runs. My boy Coach, me and Coach K be going at it about Devin Duvernay. I think that dude is a superstar freak, like track athlete type, right? And he's a 200-pounder. Uh-oh, here we go. 4.40. 200 pounds running a 4.4. Let's get it. Now let's put this in perspective, right? So here's about expectations, and we're talking about a 40 time, right? Like 4.2 and shit like that. That's crazy. That's crazy, unbelievable speed. 4.3 is crazy, unbelievable speed. 4.4 is fast as shit. These guys be putting these crazy ass expectations on themselves, and then when they fall short, you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? What happened or whatever like that. Sometimes I think you got to be relaxed. You got to relax, baby. Got to relax. This man said, let's go Swift. We just receiver day, buddy. What are we doing here? Do I think Henry Ruggs is going to break the record? I don't think so. I think he'll run super fast, though. But we'll see. He claims he will. But they say this every year. And it's always somebody, right? John Ross, he had the buzz coming into it like Henry Ruggs does, and he succeeded. But, man, you know how many other people there's been? Like straight Olympic track star cats that didn't do it. C.J. Spiller. Name some of your guys out there, man, that you guys, if you guys are like me, man, and you're heavy into track and field, some of the guys that you watch that didn't break it, that you just knew would break it. Jacoby Ford, y'all remember him from Clemson? This dude's still talking about Swift, man. Come on, fam. What we doing here? We're on receivers, bro. Like, come on, fam. What we doing here? Let's go. They said Moss had a fracture. Yeah. Oh, now I remember why I stopped live streaming. The fuck does McCole Hardman got to do with anything? Come on, man. We're talking about these guys right here in this NFL Combine. Let's talk about the NFL Combine here. Trenton Holiday. Oh, McCole was one of the guys you thought would break the record? Like a track guy? Nah, I don't know. He wasn't a track guy. Trenton Holiday. Now, there you go. This dude, I saw Trenton Holiday racing and shit against like Usain Bolt and stuff, like in actual Olympic events. Who am I most excited to see in the whole combine? You know me, man. I don't give a rip. I like everybody, man. It's all good to me. Four. KJ Hill, what y'all guys think? That's about right for a KJ Hill. He's a football guy, right? A straight football guy. It's IQ, football IQ. You can play him in the slot. Usually he has good hands. He was a little suspect with his hands a little bit this year or whatever like that. But, man, KJ Hill is a very good football player. What do you guys think for Justin Jefferson? Somebody give me some predicted times for Justin Jefferson. He didn't already run, did he? T. Higgins, what I think he'll run? Man, probably like 4.6 or something like that. Four. Who we talking about? Oh, Justin Jefferson. 4.44. That would be hard, man. I'm gonna go like 4.5 for Justin Jefferson. There you go. Make it. Y'all know I'll be forgetting right away. 4.6 for Jefferson, says Las Vegas. Okay. Jay Bray says 4.49. This Matt Hodgins dude must be late to the channel. We did this CD Lamb versus Jerry Jeudy shit. Probably one of my more popular Jones before, man. We already did this. It's been a long time, but I still have an attitude problem. I can't help it. Greg Glaves in the building. 4. I'm confused. You guys got to, when you put these numbers in here, right? If I say multiple people, you got to specify who you're talking about. Justin ran a 4.6. I thought he ran a 4.6. I'm streaming, so I'm a little bit behind. You thought he's faster than that? I don't know why. This is what I'm saying. Some of these guys I'll be looking at, I'm like, man, you can tell what these guys can run, right? Justin Jefferson was a guy, there's no way you thought he was just super fast out there. 4.49? There you go. Well, I said about a 4.5. Damn, I want to see KJ Hamler. I can't lie. Laviska Shenault. Definitely want to see what he working with. Pause. Oh my God! Why did you do talking about DeAndre Swift, bro? I feel like this was already off to a bad start. I feel like I should have never started back streaming. Today is quarterback and wide receivers. Watch the combine. Duvernay and Gibson. I'm a little bit behind. Remember, I'm streaming. Roy's going to run a 4.19. Cool. Man, somebody already got, damn, man, I thought we was in a new year. I'm like, man, we don't even got to time people out no more or nothing like that. Guess it's the same old same. So, all right, so Justin Jefferson, 6'1" and 1/4. This is what you know what I'm saying, when we are working with athletes, right, going from high school. Hold on. Ooh, shit. All right, old businesses. Woo. I did not expect that shit from Justin Jefferson at all. Makes me think of some of these guys who like kind of ran him down, or like what they'll run. But that's dope. That's a dope ass time for Jefferson. What I do think about Jefferson though is he shouldn't be beholden to being a slot receiver. They played him in the slot, but he does not have to be a slot receiver. That's why I think that some of these NFL people, right, if you don't put it on tape, like they can't go outside of themselves and think outside the box. Because all I hear about is Justin Jefferson, the next Wes Welker and shit like that. I'm like, wait, hold on, cuz. Salute. Jalen Reagor. Oh, yeah, Jalen Rager's definitely going to run a fast time. Yeah, I know, right? 6'1" and 1/4. That's what I was about to say, right? So we always tell people, do not lie. These colleges will find out, and when you get to the NFL, it will find out, and it will only make people disappointed. If you tell the truth, right, then at least they know what they're working with. But if you sit up there and you're 6'3", and then all of a sudden you're 6'1" and 1/4, like what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? We're not covering anybody that's not running today. So this is what we're doing: quarterback and receivers. Judy 4.37. All right, so tell me about what y'all think Judy, or did he just run? He just ran a 4.37? Or you think he'll run a 4.37? Lamb 4.43. So me and Coach K was talking about he thinks Lamb will run a 4.4. I think Lamb will run a 4.5, and he thinks that Lamb will run a 4.4, and he thinks Judy will run a 4.5, and I think Judy will run a 4.4. It's like we're kind of switched on that. 4.45. Judy himself thinks he's going to run a 4.34. Anybody think he's going to run a 4.34? Les Vegas said he thinks Lamb's is a 4.5 guy. Lamb 4.49. Says Bradley. Come before you don't think he's going to run a 4.34? 4.34? He sounded pretty confident. Judy's going to shot in the cone drills. Yeah, he's going to be hard in the cone drill. Pause. CD Lamb will run a 4.48, but Judy will run a 4.33. Don't sleep. All right, cool, man. 4.33. Let's get it. All right, 4.42 and he said don't sleep. So we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have to cook you. We're gonna have to cook him. He gonna put the don't sleep shit on there. He gotta run a 4.33, or we getting this Sammy dude the fuck up out of here. All right, I think Lamb will run a 4.52. That's hard. That's hard. I think about that range too for CD Lamb. All right, Halfway Rich says no. I would say 4.42 to 4.45 for Jerry Jeudy. I like that. I can dig it. 4.34. If he runs that 4.34 to 4.33 like the dude says, that shit gonna be hard. Get him out, coach. He ain't messed up yet. We can't get him out yet. The minute he does that shit, don't flash a 4.33 up there, he gotta go. T. Higgins ain't running? Oh, come on. You know, dude, anybody who doesn't run that you question their speed and they don't run, I'm sorry. You already know what they're doing. It's the old hamstring. Oh, my hamstring. The bruised vagina. Fuck out of here. Run, man. These dudes be going to the pro days running, and they be getting these hand times, right? And then they whole boy, they be having the dudes be up there like it be their strength and conditioning coach timing and shit, and they be having that itchy trigger finger. They be like, oh, he stopped. You can stop that shit way early. Judy running a 4.40. Judy 4.38, Lamb 4.41. Las Vegas. You always got to build off another man's joke. Las Vegas be riding another man's joke. Let me get my joke off, bro. You ain't got to build off of it. Only guys that shouldn't test is Burrow and Chase because they can only go down. Yeah, from a business standpoint for sure. But shit, if Jadeveon Clowney can test, why shouldn't Chase test? I want to know how that man stack up in the annals of history. Pause. Lamb is hella fast to you? I don't think Lamb is hella fast to me. I think he's a great football. He's the best receiver in this draft, but I don't think he's hella fast. But even Justin Jefferson just ran a 4.44, right? Unofficially, at least. Lamb faster than Judy? I don't know. We'll see, though. That's going to be hard. Lamb, I wouldn't think that Lamb is faster than Judy. I don't know. I can't co-sign that. I like him better as a receiver than Jerry Jeudy. I like his physicality, right? He'll run your ass over, stool soft your ass, hit you with the stool softener. He can go up and go get it. I think his route running is very imaginative, just like Jerry Jeudy's. Not quite as imaginative. However, I like the overall package. Pause. Yeah, Florida receiver did run. It was Tyree Cleveland in the 4.4s as expected. Tyree Cleveland is a freak, man. Oh, Chase Young. They're talking about Chase. You would have to be talking about Chase Young, right? Yeah, he's talking about Chase Young because he said that he would have only somewhere to go down. So, Saints drafting Rager. I would like that. Saints need somebody. Saints need somebody on the other side of Mike that can just go get it, man. And not well, I don't know, man. Even with a Ted Ginn out there, I think that the offense could open up with somebody who's can only not only go get it, but like if they acquired a CeeDee Lamb type or something like that. Well, that is like acquiring. If they had two guys like Mike Thomas or in that same vein, that shit would be crazy. That would be unstoppable. But you need somebody who can get downfield for sure. People didn't think Metcalf would have run that speed. I don't know about that, bro. Metcalf looked like every time you see Metcalf, that's all he was doing was outrunning people. It wasn't a catch and run situation. He was outrunning people downfield and catching bombs and shit like that. People thought he was going to run a super fast time. Don't worry, dog. Don't worry, bro. If he runs it, you're good. But if he doesn't run it, you just know we're blocking you the fuck out of here. Van has some broken bones. Van Jefferson? Oh, come on, man. He's another one. I wanted to see if Van can hit that 4-4. See Tyree Cleveland on the 4-5 on the second attempt. So when you go 4-4-7 and then a 4-5-1, I don't know what to do with that, right? Maybe you average them up together or something like that, but that's a little bit of a discrepancy. KJ Hill's time was disappointing. No, I don't think you looked at KJ Hill sometimes and you thought KJ Hill was fast. Lamar Stevens was thinking it was Jamar Chase. Is Lamar Stevens that dumb? Is he that much of a homer? He mad that Jamar Chase ain't out here running. He's still in school. Henry Ruggs runs a 4.20. Wow, that's hard. Best receiver to run a 4.70 and dominate NFL was Anquan Bolden. Facts. I don't know. Didn't Jerry Rice run that shit too? All right, if you block me from your stream, I'll at least Venmo you because your stream is fire. You ain't got to do all that, bro. You just need to be right because you had the lock, stock, and barrel or whatever you said with the zip it up type shit. He got to run that shit. 4.33. Ruggs realistically a 4.29. I can dig it. But he claims he's going to break the record, so I want to see that shit. They do got some high expectations with Henry Ruggs, right? But he's putting that shit on himself. He's been out front about this, right? There haven't been too many people that's been out front about breaking the record like that. Rager going to outrun Ruggs? That's hard. All right, this dude says Rager is running a 4.19 locked. All right, Vegas, make sure you put this dude's name down right here. Jake O2 Cute. He don't run that 4.19. Get him the fuck out of here. Where we at? I'm guessing Judy's going to run in the second heat. All right, so these people wanna get it in. All right, so take this dude down to. These people want to get blocked. Like, how lame you go? Are you on the internet wanting to get blocked? All right, take this dude down to William. I'm not even gonna say your name because when you block, they go back on this live stream and they were still. You didn't get your 15 minutes of fame up on the top billing live stream. These dudes, right? Like, I would never ever in my life ever talk football with these dudes. They just so happen where you can just talk football, like you can come in or whatever like that. Who cares? If he has a better career than CeeDee Lamb, who cares? What is that going to do, right? Here's people. Did T.O. have a better career than Randy Moss? Some say he did, some say he didn't, or whatever like that. It is what it is, right? As long as you do well. Some of these people be too competitive with other men. What's up, Steph? Why can't they both just be great? Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. People are just too competitive with other men's talents. I'm not competitive with other men's talents. Devin Duvernay. Yeah, I knew Devin was going to run real good, man. I'm surprised Devin Duvernay only weighs 200 pounds, though. I thought Devin Duvernay was about 210. Chase Claypool, man, he didn't want to play. He doesn't want to play tight end. Pause, but I don't know, man. That dude, if he could be 240-pound tight end, whatever, running like that, man, that would be hard. Jarvis Landry 477. Yep. Chris Fink, I like that dude from Notre Dame. All I heard is Fromm has had tough goals so far, but you shouldn't put too much into that. If anybody's out here thinking Fromm's about to test well, like that, like why are we even talking about that? Like we ain't just see this dude for 3 years. What he's gonna? Are you expecting him to run fast and jump high? You knew that this was gonna happen if he's at an NFL combine. That's not what he does. What he does is play football. What's up, VTW be everywhere. VTW is my dude. He be everywhere, bro. Every I could do some shit on fucking anime or something like that. VTW in there. He be like, "What up, Murph? I like anime." Panthers need to make a trade happen and snag Burrow. Body's on Burrow. Body's on Burrow. They acting like Fromm was going to be Lamar Jackson or something. I don't know. People be killing me with that shit, bro. You know that man can't freaking run and jump fast or run high, run fast and jump high. We already know that. Like, what are we doing here? I don't know what Swift's time will be because we're talking about the receivers, or quarterbacks and receivers today. Oh, Joe Brady. What? I'm confused. Who needs this? I thought Carolina already has it. What? I'm confused. I'm extremely confused here. Herbert was faster than you thought? Why? He looked pretty athletic to me. He looked like a what did Jared Goff run? Like maybe a little faster than a Jared Goff type or whatever. Oh, Joe Brady and Joe Burrow again. Tua Tagovailoa looks pretty good in black. Wouldn't be shocked if he ends up in Vegas. Whoa. There is splendor running through that man's veins. How you know if he look good in black, bro? You know what I'm saying? What we talking about here? Goff ran a 4.75 and Herbert ran a 4.6 something? We ain't here talking about Gervin Dexter right now. I'm confused about it. We're talking about the NFL. Even on the stream, it says NFL Combine. Like, come on, what are we doing here, bro? Come on. You know how I get down, baby. Stephen Guidry, man, I wish he would have went to another school. He was completely lost in the sauce, man. But that dude, a big dude that can run, man. When he came out of the JUCO ranks, I actually thought he was going to LSU. Where'd he go to JUCO at? Splendid. That's hard. $44 for Donovan Peoples-Jones. Oh, I'm waiting to see Donovan. I forgot about Donovan Peoples-Jones. He might cook. 4.4 Donovan with a 44-inch vert. Donovan, that's a dude that is he's a combine dude. I want to know about Donovan's actual football playing. Like, he probably didn't get as good of a chance as he could in Michigan or whatever like that. But when they were coming out, right, I told that man straight to his face. Jerry Jeudy was there. All them dudes was there at the Rivals camp and this shit. And I was like, you about to be the best in the country. He let me down. You can't knock an SEC. Don't come on here talking about these conferences and shit like that, bro. This ain't that. Go to one of them mumble rap dudes channels or whatever like that. I don't give a flip about a conference. People play good. Well, we're looking at these all these people right here. Not everybody's from the SEC. Anybody you watch actual football, NFL football. Not everybody's from the SEC. Good football players are found everywhere. I was watching a dude from Assumption, right? What's his name? Deontay. from the Saints. He's from Assumption College. Where is that? Like, come on. Come on, man. Talk to me about football. Don't talk to me about posters. Yeah, it's Assumption. What up? Yeah, Assumption is a real school. It's a college. Ruggs is in the second group, man. My homie is a punter for Assumption College. Antonio in the second tier. Who's Antonio? Stephon Sullivan ran a decent 4.66. Yeah. If you label him as, definitely if he's labeled as a tight end, it's pretty good for sure. Do I know Jocko? I don't know what Jocko Johnson know. No, I don't know anything about Assumption. I'm just saying there's a very good football player in the NFL. He's from Assumption. I'm just saying not everybody comes from the SEC. See the punter put up 25 on the bench. Or you put like, come on, fam, you tripping right here. What's up with the emoji? Why you gotta put an emoji on the man putting up 25 on the bench? He's playing football. Well, what are we doing? We're on the internet. He's out there playing football. You putting emojis on his. Don't be shading that man like that, baby. Assumption is a D2. I live right by them. Decent program. That's hard. Cole Tracy went to Assumption. That's hard. Yep. Jefferson ran a 4.44. What was his second run? Did we catch his second run? Tyreek Cleveland 6'3". Definitely close to it. At least 6'2" or whatever. I think a cornerback will be the first pick in the draft. Nah, I doubt it. Henry Ruggs, I think he's going to be in the second heat. Come on, man. What y'all doing? I would assume Assumption is somewhere in Louisiana. Yo, fam, we block people. You just because you putting shit in all caps or whatever like that doesn't mean I'm going to answer your question. You want me to answer your question? Super chat it. Don't ask multiple questions. Don't ask the same thing multiple times. There you go. That's what you do. What up, Murph? Would you consider taking a Derek Brown dominant interior lineman who can dominate more than just rushing the passer over Chase Young, who seems to only dominate just rushing the passer? Oh, man, that's a great question, VT Dub. Thank you for the super chat as well. Man, that's a great question. I always wondered about that. If I was starting a program or starting a franchise, would I get it would be like JJ Watt, right? Well, JJ Watt gets after the passer too, right? I don't know. You got to get the quarterback on the ground, bro. I would have to go with Chase Young. It's always going to be, especially with everybody considering football being a passing league and all this and that, you got to find a way to affect the quarterback and get him on the ground. Derek Brown can do a little bit of that, but he can dominate against the run. He eat up multiple blockers and stuff like that. But I think that there's a value and a premium placed on getting the quarterback on the ground. So I would have to run with Chase Young. But what I think really what makes a team go is the type of shit that Derek Brown can do. Like, for real. What's this dude talking about, man? We're gonna have to get you up out of here, bro. You can't function correctly. I'd take an Aaron Donald type player over a great pass rusher. Aaron Donald is a great pass rusher, man. Like 20 sacks, didn't he almost break the sack? That's what he's known for. I'm confused by that one. If Aaron Donald wasn't having 20 sacks, let's just say they said he had a down year and he had like 10 and a half sacks. Like, what you talking about? Aaron Donald is known for sacking the quarterback. You need to compare somebody like Derek Brown to maybe somebody more like an Ndamukong Suh. Ndamukong Suh's not going to get you 10 or 12 tackles, but he's going to create havoc. He's going to be a force against the run. He can tie up multiple blockers. He can work a multi-gap approach. He can do all that kind of stuff, right? But Aaron Donald, you can't put him in that shit. He's more like Warren Sapp. Warren Sapp was getting you like 15 sacks a game. 15 sacks a season. Kinlaw will have an 8-sack season. I can see that. I think Tua to Detroit is smoke and mirrors. If I'm Detroit, man, I would definitely consider drafting Tua for sure. 20.5 from a 3 technique is insane. Probably will never be duplicated. That was hard. Vince Wilfork, I'd take him in his prime. Hell yeah. The reason why he got like 10 sacks was because he got double teamed a lot. Hate to break it to you, when he got 20, he got double teamed a lot too. Double A, what up? What do you think is more important for running backs, short shuttle or 40 time? I guess it depends on the scheme. I would think maybe your short shuttle time if you're in one of these zone schemes. Other than that, man, I told by evaluators and guys who make decisions on football, they want to see a running back be able to take it to the house, right? They hate seeing running backs get run down in the open field because if you can't take it to the house, chances are you may end up with a field goal. So there's a premium placed on guys who can take it to the house. Eagles with Henry Ruggs, that would be hard. That's exactly what they need, too. Chrissy said, we definitely trading up for Ruggs. As if we know who the hell you – I hate when people do that. Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say who your team is. We don't know you like that. Do I think the cornerback A.J. Green is undervalued? I don't even know who cornerback that A.J. Green is, so he's probably super undervalued. Oh. Look at them, man. Also, they're making them do the King Griffey catches now. That's hard. That's hard. It's about time they revamp some of these drills, right? To make it seem and coincide more like with what we see in football. I did. I said my Eagles. When you say that, I apologize if you did. If I was the Falcons, I would trade Beasley and Trufant for the Redskins pick. And then who would you get? Justin Jefferson to the Saints will be perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yes, we all know that Drew Brees. Nobody in the world doesn't know if the most, if not the most popular NFL quarterback is coming back or not. As soon as they came back, it was breaking news everywhere, bro. Chase Young or Okuda for the Falcons? That would be hard. You think C.J. Henderson is going in the second round? I can see that. His tackling was horrific, bro. He had a bad year too, but you know what's going to happen? He's about to crush the combine. You think C.J. is the best man cover guy in the draft? Not if you had to do Florida film like I did this past year. He definitely was not that. Okuda was better than him from that perspective. The further the ball went down the field, C.J. Henderson struggled to me. I can think of multiple people he was getting torched. Even in the Missouri game. Do I think J.K. Dobbins will be a star? I'm not sure about being a star. I think he can be a very productive running back. I wonder if he'll run. He's somebody who I got questions about his speed. I wonder if he'll run. He seems like the type. He needs to. If I'm him, I'm like, yeah, my hamstring is tight. Saints won't draft Jalen Hurts. They should. The Saints should definitely draft Jalen Hurts. That would be perfect, man. Because how long can Taysom Hill actually? See, I'm about to get on this NFL. It's time, baby. I think it's time. I'm getting tired of all this conference goofy shit and covering college. Obviously, I got to stick with college, but I need a switch up, a change up. I need to do some NFL. But man, how long can the Taysom Hill thing last? Taysom Hill old as shit, bro. He like 40. Taysom Hill been in the league like 3 years. He already 40 years old. Man said, do XFL. Come on, fam. Don't ever dress the God like that. Judy and CeeDee Lamb, they're going to run in the second heap. They let the first heap go by, let all the quarterbacks throw to them or whatever like that, and then they do it the second heap. Justin Jefferson's a monster, man. I love Justin Jefferson. People, all the LSU fans was hating on that man. How y'all turn on that man like that? That man led the team in receiving 2 years in a row. Lynn Bowden. Oh, yeah, I just forgot about Lynn Bowden. He didn't run? Where's Lynn Bowden at? Hope he didn't call out with the bruised hamstring. What up, JC? JC says he's old but hard. I don't know about that, JC. That might be a little Splendor-ish right there. You might have to put a pause on that one, JC. But JC is my dude. Debo Samuel. Cowboys should draft Jordan Love. Lynn Bowden is the most versatile player in the draft. Definitely, man. He can run it. You can probably run it. He can't play quarterback, though. I know that he was pretty much a single wing running back. That's what he was doing. He can't throw a lick. But he can run it. He can catch for sure. Jeff Gladney. Who Jeff Gladney? I ain't one of them draft guys, bro. I can't tell you about everybody in the draft. Jeff Gladney. Eric White. Question. This is your first time ever seeing a top billing live stream? Ever in your life? I'm serious. Like, you ever seen a top billing, not even live stream, just content piece, period. That's what I want to know. Jake Fromm's another Teddy Bridgewater. I can dig that. They're very similar. Man, Amari Cooper's out the door. Man, that's my dude. Wonder where he'll go. Saints should get Amari Cooper. That would be hard. What's Tampa going to do? That's what I'm interested in. I want to see what my boy Byron Leftwich and Bruce Arians are going to do. Eagles should look at Justin Jefferson. You think he'll be picked that far down? in the mid-20s, I would have to think, for them going into the playoffs. Philly and Amari Cooper. Man, that happens, man. Your boy might have to jump on that Eagles coverage. This man came in here and said people on Twitter. I can't even read anything past people on Twitter. The Saints get Amari Cooper, you would stop watching football? Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. Odell to the Saints? That would be hard. That would be hard. Oh, he's okay. He got franchise tag. Okay. Judy's in the second. He's in the second tier. We're gonna have to answer this 55 million times. Why cats watching this and not actually just watching the? You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you watch the live stream than to watch this. So at least you have the information here. Odell to the Pats. That seemed kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie. That man got super splendid, all running, coursing all through his veins, laced with splendor. I don't know if we've seen too many splendor cats up in the Patriots organization. Odell being there was like, oh. What I run in my prime? I crack a 4 or 5 easily. Don't have cable or I will be watching that. Damn, that's hard. Hernandez was a Patriot. You didn't look at any. There was no splendor up. I don't give a damn what nobody say. There was no splendor up in no damn Aaron Hernandez's tank. They making that shit up to try to sell some Netflix subscriptions. No splendor up in there. What up, Dennis? Newton staying in Carolina? I don't know. How y'all feel about that? If Newton stay in Carolina? Y'all want him to, y'all think he should bounce? I would like to see Cam Newton go somewhere else. I was hearing like the Cam Newton and the Chicago Bears. I think that would be hard. Brady to Dallas? You think Newton should go to the Saints when Drew Brees is coming back? That would be weird. Appreciate you, Eric. What did Debo Samuels run last year? I would think Debo probably went on 4 or 5 or something like that. Cam with the Patriots. If Brady leaves, man, I don't know. That would be hard. Chrissy, you using that crazy language. Only I can use that. They won't let you say that. They already said that Cam is staying? Who said that? Cam to the Titans will be hard. I ain't gonna lie, man. I love what Ryan Tannehill did with the Titans. I think it was perfect. And contrary to popular belief, I think Ryan Tannehill is a better athlete than Cam Newton. I'm Gucci enough to remember Ryan Tannehill as I think he might have been a 1,000-yard receiver, but I remember him first as a receiver at Texas A&M. Teddy back to the Vikings? Why? Tannehill to the Dolphins? Do I think Cam will overcome the injury bug? I can't. Hey, man. I proclaim to be a lot of things, but I am not Jesus. Titans not going to give Derrick Henry, Ezekiel Elliott money? That's hard. 4-3-4 was Lamar time. How was that his time when he never ran? Are you the only one who thinks Bridgewater is overrated? I would say you're probably the only one. Why is he overrated? All he does is he just gets the job done. Like, this is what I say when people say somebody's overrated or whatever like that. Like, who's rating him as some like superstar or something like that, right? He's a viable option at quarterback. That's what he is. And if you can't say that he's that, then I don't know what you're talking about. He's definitely that. Brett Hundley is low-key the best backup QB over Teddy Bridgewater? That's hard. What I think LaMichael Piron's going to – man. No. I don't know. Piron. I think I could see Piron running a 4.5 something. Do I think the Packers going to draft at 30? This might be out of my depth right there. Derrick Henry turned Earl Thomas to a lead blocker with that nasty stiff arm. Unpopular opinion, Jalen Reagor will run faster than Henry Ruggs. We should see here in what, within an hour or so, right? Young O Swag, let me tell the truth. This is your first time ever on Top Billin'? Because I know that anybody who's ever been here 1 second of any moment would know not to ask me what do I think of DeAndre Swift. I mean, I've only done 50 million things on the guy. Pretty sure it's very apparent what I think about DeAndre Swift and his prospects for anything because I've done so much content on him. Jerry Jeudy to the Colts and T. Higgins to the Bears. Definitely interested in the Colts, man. I wish Andrew Luck hadn't retired, man. That's my favorite quarterback. That's disheartening. Yeah, it's me. What does that mean? Oh, it's your first time? I hate live streams, man. All the people love live streams. You ain't never ever clicked on the channel until you saw that it was live. That's crazy. My advice, dog, is just, you know what I'm saying, type in Top Billin' DeAndre Swift. I got a ton of content on DeAndre Swift. Judy's your favorite player in the draft, Chris? He's a great player, man. Andrew Luck could have been the GOAT if he stayed. I don't even like it. It's I can't even think about it. That shit was so sad when he retired. I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. Why my dude had to retire? What's your opinion on Hawaii? I wish you would rescind that. I do not know who a Hawaii quarterback is. I'm not a draft guy. I hope that people aren't looking at this live stream and will be like, oh, this must be one of those draft guys. I'm not a draft guy. I cover certain teams or whatever like that, and I feel like I am an expert on the teams that I cover, and I don't try to be out my. Some of these lame ass cornball content creator dudes or whatever like that, they always got to try to do everything, and they be sounding stupid. They don't know half the shit that they talking about. Don't know half the. They just like, oh, so Top Billin' does it. Let me do it. So I try to stay within myself, man. So I can't say that I know anything about the Hawaii quarterback. I appreciate the super chat though. Please ask me another question on some of these teams if you've been on the channel that I cover, and I'll happily answer it for you. I'm just being real with mine. Well, do you think John Grenard will fit for an AFC team in the NFL? I don't know what AFC team means, to be honest with you, bro. I only look at it in terms of football, meaning the defenses. He needs to be, to me, in a 3-4 defense. He's a 3-4 outside linebacker. So if there are 3-4 teams in the NFL, I would have to think on that. Is the Jets a 3-4 team in the AFC? Duvernay's an officially 4-3-9? That's hard. I don't know who Anthony Gordon is. Kelly Bryant. Damn, I forgot about Kelly Bryant. How do I think DPJ will project as a receiver in the NFL? I think that the NFL is made for his game. I think he's going to kill it. He's just a physical freak, I'm telling you. It's just interested to see what he runs. But I think it'll be pretty good, man. From what I saw, he was killing everybody at that damn Rivals camp, bro. I mean, Jeffrey Okudah was there. He ain't had nothing to offer DPJ. AJ Terrell, he had nothing to offer DPJ. DPJ was better than all these people coming out. Maybe not Trayvon Grimes. Trayvon Grimes and DPJ was the best at that particular camp, right? So everybody's vying for their 5th star at the Rivals camp when I worked there. And I thought those two guys were the best. And then I thought Jerry Jeudy and there were some other guys too. But his shit was loaded. It's pretty much everybody. That's why I wanted to do this. This draft means a lot to me because I saw most of these guys, right, this junior class. I've seen all these guys up close, having been around them in camp situations and stuff like that. So I thought I would jump on here and talk about some of these guys. It's crazy to see them going from there. Now I see them going into the NFL, doing a lot of the same shit that we saw doing. I was right there on the field with them doing at the Rivals camp. Judy's going in the second heat, man. Why don't people actually watch TV, man? People watch this shit more. I know I should be like, oh, this is awesome. People watch it. I like for people to be armed with information. Watch the NFL Network. Claypool's an official 4-4-2? Wow. DPJ was a 5-star who played like trash at Michigan. Yeah, did you watch football? How did he play like trash? He barely got the opportunity. That was the thing right there. He barely got the opportunity, man. It just wasn't meant for him to be. Okudah is cute quarterback. When I gotta start blocking these dudes, I got these weak ass moderators up in here. They're not blocking nobody today, so I can't catch everybody. I'm trying to talk to y'all and watch this thing at the same time. If Grimes never left OSU, he would have been at the combine this year, I feel like. I completely agree. Completely agree. Who do I think the Eagles take? I don't know, man. I wish I could sit up here and tell you I'm some type of draft guy or whatever like that, but that's not me. Who should they take? They need to get somebody to me who can get downfield. So I like the Henry Ruggs thing. David Reese didn't get invited to the combine? Damn. So here's the thing about that might actually work in his favor because he does not need to be running some type of 40 on an electronic time because he was going to test real bad. So testing is not going to be his thing. The film, what David Reese did on film, right? Probably the best pure linebacker out of all these dudes, right? Just straight up running, chase, sifting, and searching, proper form, everything that you can think of. David Reese is that dude. But he was not going to test well. So sometimes I think if you're not going to test well, it's probably best to come up with that bruised vagina. I had a bruised vagina. Is the combine a good way to evaluate a footballer? It's a good way to evaluate a footballer if it's not your only means of evaluation, right? So nothing over tape. It should be nothing over tape. But the stuff that you have questions with on tape can be supplemented by what you see or can be confirmed or denied or whatever like that by what you see at the combine. It shouldn't be your number one method of evaluation, in my opinion. Thoughts on Kayvon Chasen? Beyond all that shit that I was getting on that man about throughout the entire year, I don't know. I thought Kayvon Chasen was a little overrated. He played better as the season went on or whatever like that, but I think that if you evaluate Kayvon Chasen as kind of a do-it-all Swiss Army knife type, right? But if you're waiting for him to be Chase Young and get after the quarterback, I don't think he's built like that at this particular point in time in his career. He's not shown that to be the case, but he's very talented. Do I think Henry can break the 40? Anything's possible. Do I think he will break the 40 time? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think so. I'd say he probably run. I'm getting him like a 4.29, 4.28 or something like that, which is killing it. Hey, did that dude ever ask me another question? What was your name? Evan Garner. You got another question, bro? Want to ask? I'm sorry I couldn't answer your question about the Hawaii quarterback. You got Ruggs at a 4.27, says Judah. Yeah, that 4.4 for Justin Jefferson was money. He surprised me. I'm not going to lie. He surprised me. I thought he'd run a 4.5. Who was that ran? Oh, Richard LeCounte. I wonder what Richard LeCounte will run next year. I personally would take Chase on top 15 and wouldn't touch Weaver until the second. And you're a LSU fan, I would take it. If you're not an LSU fan and you're just being objective about it, what did K'Lavon Chaisson do to warrant a top 15 pick in the draft? Is it just because of the way he looks when he's getting out the bus? Because if that's the case, then if you're just going by that, like a cat like John Grenard was way outproduced K'Lavon Chaisson doing the same, you know what I'm saying? Doing the same shit. I just wish they hadn't listed Jefferson at 6'3". Yeah, I don't like that shit either. You be 6'3" and then now you 6'1", and so maybe he is a damn slot receiver. Ruggs 4.24. That's gonna be hard. Chaisson wasn't at Sam Montgomery. Sam Montgomery was hard. Chaisson was more like Mingo. Mingo was hella disappointing in college to me. But Mingo looked the part. So did Mingo go in the top 15? Somebody let me know if Mingo went in the top 15. I forget. And is Mingo, right, not to place someone's production on another man or whatever like that, but was Mingo worth a top 15 pick if he did go in the top 15? Mingo was number 5? He was the 5th pick in the draft? Damn. Somebody verify that. You know how we do here, baby. Pink slips. We only like correct information here. Went 6th. Okay. Was he worth the top 6 pick, right? Mingo looked great getting off the bus, but I had the same issue with Mingo in college. The production wasn't there. You would just think, all right, he looked the part. He was twitchy. They could stand him up. They were putting him on the edge in a 3-point stance, letting him work from a 6 technique, working him out past the 9s. He did all that shit, but to me didn't produce. And I was like, man, is he going to produce in the NFL? Sometimes that works out for the better. Daniil Hunter. What was he in college? He wasn't shit. But, man, he got to the right program in Minnesota and something kicked in. Now that dude is the absolute truth. So, I don't know. Chaisson wrecked the postseason. Well, what's wrecking the postseason, bro? Did he even have a sack in the postseason? But what's showing flashes, what does that mean? How you show flashes, but you're supposed to be the man. You shouldn't be showing flashes. That's what I'm saying. There was no flashes shown with Jadeveon Clowney. He was just a straight-up freak and was killing it. Justin Jefferson reminds me of Donald. Ooh, I love Donald Driver. That's a hard comparison. Falcons better not draft Chaisson. I'm not going to say that Chaisson can't be good, but to me, he's a projection, if anything, then, because you're not going off of production, and that's in, you know what I'm saying, and you're talking about somebody with an injury history. So I like to, when I do shit like this, when I you know what I'm saying, I love the NFL. I love the NFL more than college or whatever like that. I try to think of it like a GM, like an unbiased GM. Like, how do you rate? I still got some shit I got to do on the college level when we getting towards the draft, or some shit that I'm probably thinking on a different level than other people, which is cool with me. You know me, I stand on my own too. But just thinking if you had to build a team and your livelihood and, you know what I'm saying, your mortgage and shit was based on that, like, how would you think? So I'm thinking like, man, he does not have the production, but he looks the part. I'm pretty sure he's going to test well. Like, what do you do? That's tricky to me. That's some tricky shit. Chaisson equals Arden Key. Man, you crazy. Arden Key probably had 12 sacks off the rip. Arden Key was extremely productive. What happened to Arden Key was, for some odd reason, he came back here to Georgia, dog, and he gained like 50 pounds. Shit was crazy. When I saw him come back, what was it, the sophomore year or the junior year or something like that, I was like, what the hell happened to this dude, man? He had a gut and everything. I was like, man, this is bad. And he played like it too, but he was way more productive than Caleb Von Chasen, man. Off topic, but Iowa develops some great NFL players. I love Iowa's program, man. It does. And it develops them at offensive linemen, tight ends, the shit that you really need. You got the Epinesa kid now, you know what I'm saying? Trench work. I think about trench warfare. I think about Iowa. And I think about it from the strength and conditioning coach that they have. So probably a reason why that dude's the highest paid guy, making close to $1 million as a strength coach. Chason only had 6.5 sacks. Man, I seen Arden Key get 6.5 sacks in the game. Arden Key was killing somebody one year. I wouldn't compare him to Arden Key. Somebody look up Arden Key and see what his best season was as far as getting to the quarterback for me. Do that for me. VT Does says, I would take quick draw law to build my team over any of these QBs drafted this year or last year. I completely agree. Everybody knows I feel that way, though. If he was in this draft, if Trevor Lawrence was in this draft, I'm sorry. I'm still taking him over Joe Burrow and Tua. Chason was coming off a torn ACL. Well, what about when he didn't have a torn ACL? That's the thing. People are going to make excuses if they like you. He didn't always have a torn ACL. Did he do that as a freshman? Somebody compare Arden Key as a freshman to Caleb Vaughn as a freshman. Arden Key, 12.5 sacks in 2016. Was that what year was that for him? Was that his sophomore year? I think it might have been his sophomore year. What did he do as a freshman? And what did Chason do as a freshman? Who you taking over, Joe Burrow? Trevor Lawrence. I'm tired of answering this Ruggs 40 question, bro. This shit is, whoo, man. Thoughts on John Grenard? What up, Errol? Man, what do you want me to say? You know I love John Grenard, man. I love John Grenard as a 3-4 outside linebacker. I think John Grenard gets after it. I think he had a chip on his shoulder. I think that's what's cool about him arriving from Louisville. He had a chip on his shoulder. So he was able to harness that, right? It's like, feels like fire. That's like Mike Tyson said, feels like fire, right? You got to be able to harness all that aggression. So he was able to harness all that aggression after the run, first and foremost. So you would see him stick out to me anchoring as a 3-4 outside linebacker, and I would notice that when he wasn't in the game, sometimes the run fits would be a little different. But, man, he could get out to the passer. He's a roughneck dude. He's a tone setter. He looked to be a very good leader out there. He fit in very well with that Florida team, man. That was a 1-year rental. That was hard. Lack of a better term, that was hard. I wish he had another year to play at Florida. Arden Key, freshman, 5 sacks. All right. Key 5 sacks and Chason 4.5. Key's 12.5, so that was his sophomore year. So he went from 5 to 12.5. That's hard. I felt like Arden had some people already at the position when he got there, though. I feel like Chason could have came in right and just crushed it. There was nobody there. Chason had 2.5 sacks. I hate when people do that. Chris, where'd you get that information from, Chris? We're going to have to block you, bro. Like, come on, man. Give me facts, dog. Don't guess. Patrick Queen to the Packers. I don't know where he'll go. You're better off just asking me what do I think about these guys. I don't know where these guys. I'm not one of these fake mock draft people. The mock draft people be killing me. Every year, y'all go for this mock draft shit, and these motherfuckers be wrong as hell. Nobody in the world thought that Cleveland Farrell was going to go that early, right? So that throws off your entire mock draft, I would imagine. Now we'll give Chris another chance. Should Patrick Queen go to the Raiders? Man, what's his name? Matt Milano or whatever like that. That dude is the truth, man. Patrick Queen with all that speed. Man, it's funny how Patrick Queen, right? How just a small truncated version of your season can get you past. Like Jacob Phillips balled out his entire career. I don't hear nobody talking about Jacob Phillips no more. Patrick Queen completely stole his thunder, and and it's crazy to me. But Patrick Queen is the truth. I always knew he's the truth. Dude's got some serious. He's a better athlete than Jacob Phillips, but is he a better player than Jacob Phillips? Who's the most complete receiver? That would be C.D. Lamb, Cedarian Lamb, whatever his name is. Cleveland Farrell was overrated, drafted way too early. I don't know. Oh, he was overdrafted. I don't know about that, bro, because he didn't have a good year. How many people does he have around him? I think Cleveland Farrell, I don't know. I'll give you that, Gerard. How good do I think Miles Brennan going to be? Besides that Miles Brennan article that Miles Brennan content that I did, bro. Another Henry Ruggs question. Official 443 for Justin Jeff. And them lame ass LSU fans turned on that man and shit when Jamar Chase started getting popping and shit like that. And I maintained it. I was like, I'm sorry. I like Justin Jefferson. He's got 2 years of production with him. And I said, obviously, Jamar Chase is the truth. If anything, to me, they were equals. But people like, what you mean you like him better than Jamar Chase? I'm like, man, these LSU people are killing me. That's the 4 Murray or Queen. Oh, that's hard. My man, Pat. Man, who y'all think will run faster between Kenneth Murray and Patrick Queen? I'm gonna go with Murray. Yeah, Phillips is he's bad as hell. I've not heard his name mentioned once in this draft shit. Judy is insane. He's a walking Xbox controller. Judy doing all that shit that Amari Cooper had been done. Nobody didn't talk about Amari Cooper like that. And Amari Cooper about 25 pounds bigger than that man. Derek Brown to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Love Derek Brown, man. Got a chance to be around him, interview him and everything when he was at Lanier High School, very close to where I live at. I knew he was going to be a superstar. Nobody's telling me anything about him. I ain't gonna be a top 5 pick easily. I knew that the minute I saw that man. He was like a sophomore or some shit. He's incredible. He's an incredible worker. He's quiet as shit. One of the games that I was at, man, he went up and straight mossed somebody. That shit was hard. He was Justin Ross in it. You got Rossed. Rager went 42 on the vert. Queen hands down. Why you hands? All right, Gerard. Damn, Gerard. Don't do that to yourself, bro. You know what we do with this hands down shit. Man. He got to do it, Gerard, or we got to block you, bro. If Patrick Queen don't run a faster 40 time than Kenneth Murray, my boy Gerard got to go. I love all the Jefferson brothers, bro. Ricky Jefferson, Jordan, all them dudes. Eagles trade the 15th to get Henry Ruggs. That'd be hard. Who is the number 1 receiver in Philadelphia, though? To me, Henry Ruggs is a complimentary piece, meaning you still need a guy like a Mike Thomas type, right? So who's the number 1 receiver in Philadelphia? I can't let him live, man. Gerard know better than this, bro. He been around a long time. He know that you don't do that shit. That's what we do here on the channel, baby. If you say that somebody is uncertain, if you deal in absolutes, gotta get you up out of here. You gotta be right, or we gotta get you up out of here. To me, believe we need like Amari or Stephon. Alshon Jeffrey, that's right. Damn. If they have Alshon Jeffrey still, Henry Ruggs is a great compliment to a guy like that. So I can work with that. Damn, Gerard says he'll raise me on. Gerard doubling down. Damn, Gerard, we didn't want you to go out like that. You think Kenny Murray will run a 4.5 or a 4.6? Wow. All right. Now, I believe that he can do it. I'm just saying it's the use of absolutes, right? That's all I said. That's all we do is here. We say don't use absolutes. Don't deal in absolutes because we have no clue how this will turn out. Jeffrey's a free agent? Oh, damn. If Jeffrey's a free agent, then to me, you got to work on a number 1 receiver before you get Henry Ruggs. Like if you're at 15 and CeeDee Lamb is there, you wouldn't draft like Henry Ruggs before CeeDee Lamb, would you? CeeDee Lamb will carry a whole team on his back. Jeffrey isn't a free agent. See, I don't know what's going on, man. This ain't my world. Kyle Milk is Kyle Milk is definitely new to the channel. I'm the one with the Xavier McKinney Grant Delpit shit as a face-off. And yes, I've maintained throughout, there's nobody I like in this draft more than Xavier McKinney. Everybody know this entire channel started with a Xavier McKinney thing before this was even a channel. He's the first thing that I ever did as far as a film study on this channel a couple of years ago when I was for an Alabama site that I was working for. CeeDee Lamb is not carrying no team in the league on his back. How the fuck do you know this, bro? Did Mike Thomas not carry a team on his back and the New Orleans Saints? CeeDee Lamb has Mike Thomas type. Why when people do that shit? You laugh my ass off. Like you can't talk football with cats like that. Like come on, fam. Like you want to talk, like talk. You know what I'm saying? Like give me a reason why. Don't laugh my ass off. Like the fuck you doing, bro? I'm trying to talk to you. I'm a grown ass man. I see Mike Thomas bust people's ass straight up. 15, 16 catches. CeeDee Lamb has that type of talent to me. I love Laviska Shenault, for sure. I'm interested to see what he runs, too. I knew when I saw Mike Thomas' first preseason game, he was going to be a problem. You should have known that shit when you see that motherfucker busting Alabama's ass in a playoff game. Because he in a weak conference. Yeah, I know, right? Nobody's ever come from the Big 12 as an offensive player and done well in the league. Oh, wait. The damn NFL MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Oh, the number one pick, Kyler Murray. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get your monkey ass off my mother. You take that monkey shit off. You embarrassing us. Fuck out of here, man. Talent is talent. It don't matter about your conference, bro. If that was the case, then nobody would ever be drafted out of the Big 12 and would never succeed. You fucking know Patrick Mahomes is right there in your face. I think Xavier McKinney is better because I think Xavier McKinney can work closer to the line of scrimmage, right? So what they did with him is they played him as a nickel defender, meaning he got to go straight up, head up on tight ends. They would put him on tight ends. And then this particular season pass, they put him on inside receivers. That alone right there, right? When I met Xavier McKinney in high school when he was playing at Roswell, he was a corner. Right? An inside cornerback. That was in their scheme. He was an inside cornerback, right? So he may not have the range, like a free safety type range as Grant Delpit, but he's as good a tackler. He may be a better athlete, but he's money in covering people. So you essentially gain value with him that you don't with Grant Delpit. Grant Delpit, to me, is not that good at covering. I said this shit before, and people were like, oh, this. Then he got out there, and Kyle Pitts was busting his ass, and some other people and shit like that. That's not his game. But he can be an extra, like, linebacker type Grant Delpit can, and he can roam with the free safety stuff. At least he could in college. I'm not sure if he can do that in the NFL, but I think Xavier McKinney adds more value as far as his versatility. Teddy Bridgewater over Taysom Hill. Yeah, I can work with that. We don't know anything about Taysom Hill as a quarterback. We don't. So people saying that he's Steve Young and shit like that, that's some lofty expectations to put on somebody who you do not know can value and work a quick game, right? You put him in and let him throw a bomb or whatever like that, like he did in a Vikings game, which he underthrew, by the way, is different than put the ball in his hand 30 times and having him deliver the rock. Way big difference. Who do you got the Saints picking in the first round? No, I'm not no draft dude. Who should they pick? They got to get Justin Jefferson. They need another receiver. It ain't working with Traquan Smith or Ted Ginn and people like that. They got another guy that can take pressure. And I wouldn't mind them getting somebody to pair with Jared Cook, right? At tight end. They can get one of these dope-ass tight ends in the second or third round, right? Somebody, man, your boy Albert O out there looking like Jimmy Graham. What did y'all say he ran? That shit was hard. Grant Delpit has the same game as Jamal Adams. Pretty similar. Jamal Adams is more physical, though. Grant Delpit, you won't really see him like blowing people up. Like, I'll be scared as shit. You running a seam route, right, with the middle field closed with Jamal Adams back there? Like, you might die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna lose control of your bowel movements and all kinds of shit when he hits you. Traquan Smith is a bust. Hey man, hey. They got to get somebody out. You can't do Traquan Smith. You can't do him and Ted Ginn, man. You can't do Mike Thomas like that. I gotta see somebody beyond that. Justin Jefferson, that shit will be perfect. Taysom Hill will be a huge mistake if teams try to trade for him. Man, I have a hard time believing that some NFL team will give him a shot to be a franchise quarterback. All right, Arrow, appreciate you, Playboy. Salute. Jamal Adams, best safety in the league. Definitely one of them. Definitely top 3 for sure. Oh, yeah, Jonathan Taylor's definitely going to be a steal in the draft. Definitely going to be a steal. I'm interested to see what he runs, too. He's got some good long speed. If Henry Ruggs somehow landed or went to the New Orleans Saints, dog, nasty. That would be nasty. He's the perfect complementary piece to a guy like Mike Thomas, who is the best receiver in all of football. Who do I have as the number 1 corner in the draft? I guess I'm the draft guy now. I've changed, everyone, right? I am now the draft guy. I like it. The number 1 corner in the draft is, I'm going to have to go with Okudah, man. I'm going to have to go with Okudah just because I have to give respect to the production that he had this year and what he did. But before this shit, it was C.J. Henderson. So I want to know what C.J. Henderson's going to show up. If he was, right? C.J. Henderson was on that Gritty Williams shit, though, man. He was extra soft in run support, but he's such a freak athlete, man. He's got great size. I think he may be a better athlete than Jeffrey Okudah, but Jeffrey Okudah played much better in tougher spots to me, at least this particular year. So I'm going to go with Okudah. But, man, A.J. Terrell, man, my boy Coach Hall called me yesterday, right? Y'all remember my boy Coach Hall was the head coach at Oregon State, right? The interim head coach a couple of seasons ago. That's my dude right there, man. So he called me. He's consulting for the Los Angeles Rams, and he was talking to me about A.J. Terrell, and he wanted to know. He said that they're really interested in what he'll run as a 40 time. And me and Coach K be going back and forth. Coach K's son works out with A.J. Terrell here at a real popular DB retreat. And so we got Coach K think he'll run in the 4.5s, and I'm thinking I'm saying he's gonna run like a 4.48 or something like that. What y'all think A.J. Terrell will run? I don't know, man. I gotta relax with that both sides of the ball shit for Derek Stingley, man. 4.51 for Terrell. I can dig it. That's around the that's around the I seen plugged in at Oregon schools. Yeah, man. I got mad love for Oregon, but Oregon State, I have mad love for them because I know multiple coaches that were on that staff. From one phone call away, so. Man, 4.5. Man, I hope he run in the 4.4s. Seahawks could use a corner like CJ. Man, with that, I don't know. I think in that cover 3 scheme, if they still running that same middle field close shit, bro, you need to be able to tackle. CJ Henderson, he was looking wild suspect in tackling. Man, he looked bad. Terrell's a second-round talent. I can dig it. 4 or 5 for damn. Running backs tomorrow and offensive linemen. I might have to come back and see what, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to know about my boy Philly Flyer. Terrell will be better than CJ for the Seahawks. Yes, Terrell is a tackling extraordinaire. The evaluation I gave him when he was coming out and I was at Rivals and I turned that shit in, I said straight up, I thought he was a safety. And people was getting all mad at me or whatever like that. But I was like, I don't think he's a 5-star corner. I think he would have been a 5-star safety. I think he measured in at 6'1" and 195. You imagine that dude as some type of free safety? He's one of the hardest hitters I think I've ever seen. Like, I seen him lay people out, and I'm talking about he be laying them motherfuckers out. They be like comatose, right? Quadriplegic. $449 for Diggs. Trayvon? What do you think? Swift will run more live stream? I don't know about more live stream, bro. The live stream be making me angry. I think I got 4-4 for Philly Flyer. I got 4-4. Depends on somebody tell me what DeAndre Swift weighed in at, right? Has he already weighed in? If he's 210 pounds Swift, he goes 4-4, 4-4-5. If he's 216, I say 4-4-9. Damon Arnett? I forgot about Damon Arnett. I'd be a great NFL scout. I think I actually would. I think that's my shit right there, right? Everybody's talking about coaching and stuff like that. That's not my thing. I would scout some shit. Jonathan Taylor, most complete back in the class? No. That would be Philly Flyer. 212? 5'8", 212. 4-4-5 for DeAndre Swift or faster. Swift gets up to speed real quick, so I think Swift gets up to speed real quick, and I think that his Achilles heel may actually be I don't know. This year, right? He seemed to get caught behind for the first time in his career, but theoretically, the prior 2 seasons, right? He would get faster as the longer the run went. Remember his Auburn run. What was another long run for him? I forget. Kentucky, I think, or something like that, right? But this year, man, he seemed to be playing like he was hurt or overweight or something like that. So, but I think he's very quick out the gate. He gets to the speed real quick. And I think that's what you primarily need to have a really good 40 time. And it's obviously about sustaining that speed when you get up to your apex speed. So, I don't know. I could see a 4.51, but I could see a 4.45 for Swift. It doesn't matter though. Like he's just a special kind of player. Why'd you stop working at Rivals? It was called time for me to do my own thing. I already learned the game. I didn't need nobody else to co-sign me or nothing like that. I felt like I could make a lot more money on my own. I already know the game. I've been in this shit. I was in this shit at least at the time, 5 years or something like that. So I didn't need anybody to write anything for me or break down shit. My talent, I felt, was a standing on talent, and it was the greatest decision I ever made in my life. Tom Brady throws 61 miles per hour at 53. What does that mean? He's 53 years old? Cam Akers. Oh, man. I still need to go back and do some shit on Cam Akers. Y'all know I love Cam Akers. And I still maintain to this day that Cam Akers and DeAndre Swift are virtually the same talent. It's just that Cam Akers went to the wrong school at the wrong time. Cam Akers bad vision. I don't think you have bad vision like when your waters are too muddy. Anybody more annoying than this dude right here? Look at his emojis and shit like that. I gotta get you up out of here, bro. I'm trying, like I said before, I'm a grown ass man. I'm trying to talk to other grown men about football. I don't think that you understand that, bro. Got to get you up out of here, man. Like these are the type of cat like if you got some shit to say, just say what you want to say, bro. Don't worry about what I'm saying. You back up what you want to say. I'm happy. This is my whole entire career is based off that. So, right? Anytime I say some shit that's always backed up by film or whatever like that. So you got some shit to say, just say why you think something is better than this or whatever like that, bro. It's called opinion. That's all it is opinion. But you're probably like 14 years old. Let's be real with it. Oh my God, I'm tired of this Judy shit. This is the 55th time. What about J.K. Dobbins? I'm confused. Jalen Hurts a late draft pick, maybe after the second. Jalen. If I'm them, I'm drafting Jalen Hurts like in the 4th round or something like that. 4th, 5th round. It would be cool for the Saints to draft him, right? He could be the guy that you could experiment right and do a lot of the Taysom Hill stuff. And he's young. So you're getting him at 22 years old or whatever, where your man Taysom Hill like 32 years old. Like how long can Taysom Hill be Taysom Hill? And you need somebody to at least back up in that particular role, right? You don't want to lose that. You don't want to lose that role. What y'all think about Jacob Eason? Uh-oh. Where we at? Was the stream straight? Where we at? Is it done? Technical difficulties? Might be time to go then. Oh, we back. I'm doing McKinney or Delpit. I've already done this, man. 55 million times on actual content pieces, bro. Cam Akins to the Dolphins or Ravens? That would be hard. Eason would be the best QB in the draft when it's said and done. And why do you believe that? What has he shown to you in 4 years of college football to say that you think that he will be? I'm just asking, you know what I'm saying? I guess it just you just like him or whatever like that. Just put on your analysis hat and tell me what does he do that stands out that you think will make him better than guys like Joe Burrow and Tua. Who's my favorite QB in the draft? My favorite QB in the draft. I don't know. I think I don't know what kind of question that is. They all cool to me. Who do I think will be the best or whatever like that? I think Tua. That's my point exactly. If your biggest problem with Eason is his decision making, then I mean, like he reminds me of like Jeff George and shit like that. No, I didn't just see Donovan Peoples-Jones' vert. What did he go for? He can hop. That's his thing. No, they already said it, right? He went like for 43 or something like that. You like Tua far more than Burrow? 44.5. Good Lord. What did they say DPJ's height is, right? I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say he's like 6'2". At least he grew some or whatever. He was like 6'2" when I was by him. The kid says that Akers will probably run a 4.43. VT Dub says the Falcons need to get somebody next to Grady Jarrett. Jordan Love has the highest ceiling for sure. I don't know. The little I see with Jordan Love, man, it's a tough. It's really difficult, right? Like see if he was I don't know. It's tough on me. The thing about this is this what happens for people, right? They'll get a good comp. That's all you got to do is if somebody's popular like a Patrick Mahomes and then they compare you to him, then that'll make people like, they'll do this. But to me, I saw somebody who was he's raw as shit, man. I don't think Patrick Mahomes was raw when he was coming out of college at all. Joe Burrow, hands down. Oh, my God. I hate when people do like, bro, does you think that makes us think that you know anything about football because you say hands down? How was it a hands down? What did Joe Burrow do that Tua Tagovailoa didn't do, right? Tua Tagovailoa does not have a season where he did not absolutely crush it, and he came in doing this, right? Joe Burrow played last year. I know you probably never heard of Joe Burrow, right? What are you, a Redskins fan or some shit like that? Like, you probably never heard of Joe Burrow last year, and there was a reason for that. They say coming into I covered this shit, right? Coming into this season, he had a 6th round draft grade, a 5th and a 6th round draft grade from McShay and Kuiper respectively. Tua's never had a 6th round draft grade. Like that's one season of production. That shit was the greatest, one of the greatest, whatever you want to say or whatever like that. You can boil it down to attempts and shit like that. See, I think on a different level. I'm looking at, all right, so how many attempts was this? What was this? What was that or whatever like that, right? So I don't just go by some surface type shit. I do know that Tua was doing the same exact shit just the year prior. Same exact shit, and he was younger. Tua had 5 weapons. Did you not watch LSU? Did you not just see the weapons that are here from LSU that this man has at his disposal? What are you talking about? I'm talking to this dude probably doesn't. You're an LSU fan? What the fuck does that go? Okay, well, then that's even worse. You're an LSU fan. All right, whatever, man. Can't talk to these dudes, man, because they be up in their feelings and shit like that, man. Take the thong out your ass, bro, and just talk football. LSU beat Clemson instead of getting smoked. Like, what does that mean? Did they play the same exact Clemson team? That's what I'm saying. You dudes are not fucking with me in this football shit. You're not. They didn't play the same Clemson team. That 2018 Clemson team is way better than this 2019 Clemson team, and you know that. Like, come on, you can't. They play the same team in name, but not the same team. Come on, fam. You see all those damn defensive draft players, those drafted defensive players that were no longer there. I guess it wasn't the same team. Like, come on. That's what these players, man. You can't talk to these dudes, right? They get in their feelings and they have to start cussing and stuff like that. Like, come on, fam. Like, you're not. Just relax. Round 2 or even round 1? No, I don't think that Jalen Hurts can go in round 1 at all. Could he go in the second round? Man, I don't know. I don't know. I love Lloyd Cushenberry, man. He was definitely one of my favorite LSU people that was on the squad for sure. Lloyd Cushenberry gets after it. Yeah, anybody that's up there talking about the weapons that Tua had is just dumb. That's just dumb. Like, that's just being biased. LSU was loaded too. LSU has a shit. You could probably say that out of all, if you blended everybody together, Jamar Chase is equally as good as Jerry Jeudy. Then you had Thad Moss and Justin Jefferson and Terrace Marshall and Clyde Edwards-Helaire and some young running backs. And, like, what are we talking about here, bro? They had the same amount of weapons. Like, come on. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes left, ball at the 10. Which QB do you draft to win you the game? I'm going to go with Tua. This dude said Jerry Jeudy is way better than Jefferson. How is he way better than Justin Jefferson? What did he show that he was just way better than Justin Jefferson? And that's just Jefferson. What about Jamar Chase? The point of this is not to agree. To say Jamar Chase as good as Jerry Jeudy, what does that mean? Jamar Chase isn't as good as Jerry Jeudy? Okay. Don't come over here asking for no illegal links on my stream, bro. Who do you think is the more intriguing defensive prospect of this year's draft? The more intriguing? More that would be a comparison. So who are you trying to get me to compare? Jefferson had more yards than Jeudy. He did have more yards, and that's what I'm saying. These dudes just be talking, man. They just let bias creep in. This is the thing about me, dog. I have zero bias. I can take a step back, right, and just see it for what it is. Another has Henry Ruggs run yet thing. You said Judy's the best route runner. What does that mean, bro? Like, what does that mean? He can be the best route runner, but production is still production. That doesn't mean anything. There are people that are better route runners, I would say, than Julio Jones. But does that mean that you're better than Julio Jones because you can run a route better? That there's other shit than just route running, right? And to say somebody's the best route runner, I can see if you said that the other guy who was running the routes couldn't run routes at all. So you're comparing this dude to some other guys that can run some fucking fantastic routes as well, have a better production as far as going up and getting the ball, right? Nobody, Jerry Jeudy not mossing nobody and shit like that, right? Some of these guys can get up in your chest. They're more physical and shit. There's more to receiving than just route running. So, but we're also not comparing them to other receivers who can't run routes, right? Your Justin Jefferson can run the shit out of some routes. The fuck are you talking about? Same thing with Jamar Chase and all these guys. So I don't know what to tell you. You say Alabama's receivers were stacked and LSU's receivers were not, man. Like, what are we doing here, bro? I'm going to give you one more time, bro. I got to get you up out of here. I can only talk football with people that can comprehend shit, right? And they're not dealing from bias. If somebody's sitting up here and they said that LSU did not have a stacked wide receiver core, then what the fuck are you? Like, for real? I'm about to stop giving them attention. You're right. I'm going to give them one more time. I'm just going to block them. That's just it. I already did the grant. Let me see. No, I'm not a Saints fan. Y'all gonna ask me every time y'all see me wear something. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh, you're a fan." Nope, you're just gonna see me wearing shit. If you see that top Billin brand insignia on it, just know that it's my shit. So nobody has to ask me if I'm a fan of nobody. None. You'll see me wearing 50 million things as I've done forever. So people say think you're a fan of something, they expect something from you and shit. It's like a chick or whatever like that. You think your chick gonna give you some, you know what I'm saying? Because you took her out for some drinks or some shit like that. No, I'm not a fan, so don't expect nothing from me. This dude said, dude really gets mad when he decided to do a live stream. Your opinion don't mean it's the truth 100% of the time, to be honest. And where do I say that my opinion is 100% the truth? And this DJ dude, what does me being from Georgia got to do with anything either? Like, what they got to do with anything? Oh, he asked me if I'm from Louisiana? Oh, yeah, I'm from Georgia. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're talking to me, bro. I'm not talking to you. I didn't click on your live stream, so what the fuck are you talking about? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. You clicked on some shit to see what I'm saying, but then you're moved by what I'm saying. I'm not ever going to say my shit is 100. That's why I said don't deal in absolutes. If you ever catch me and what I'm about, what I always say, if I say don't deal in absolutes, then I'm pretty sure that I know that anything that I'm doing is an opinion. But the fact of the matter is I'm not tuned into you, so you're tuning in to watch what I'm saying. So what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I definitely know that. If I wasn't relevant, they wouldn't be here. They know that. So you know what I'm saying? People like that, that shit is ridiculously bad to me. Like I didn't click on your shit. You clicked on my shit. You want to hear my opinion. They gotta come with the emojis. Trying to talk football with grown men, then they gotta use emojis. Okay, bud. Like, what the fuck does that mean? You clicked on my shit. If you just want to see a combine reaction, bro, there are 55 million other people on here doing this shit. Just go over there. It's not that serious. Best safety, Xavier McKinney. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Best corner. I said it before. I think Jeffrey Okuda is that. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. I'm just going to keep getting these people by there, man. Shit is not that serious to me, but it don't matter to me. Let's go. Believe me, bro, I've been doing this shit long enough. I know when people are trolling, that's what they do, right? They ain't got shit else to do. They clicked on my shit. I ain't click on their shit. I'm always going to have a leverage in that type of situation. I'm not clicking on your shit. I think what it is people, right, if they clicking on your shit, right, and you don't agree with them, then they have some type of way to like, why he ain't agreeing with me? What does he think about me? I'm not thinking shit about you. I'm thinking about myself because I'm only going to be concerned with my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. That's what it is. Best offensive lineman. Man, that's a tough one. Man, I like Andrew Thomas. I like everything that I've seen from Andrew Thomas since he was in high school. He's never really disappointed, in my opinion. I'm going to have to go with him. I love what I saw from Jedrick Wills as well. He's rarely disappointed. And you could think about it technically, he played on the blind side of Tua because he was a right tackle and Tua is a left tackle, right? So if I was going to say Andrew Thomas played the primary position, but in Alabama's offense, the primary position is the right tackle technically. So 6 in one hand, half a dozen on the other. I also like the Becton kid from Louisville. Outside Derek Brown, who you got second at DT? Second at DT. Man, throw me out some names. Oh, shit. Javon Kinlaw. I'm not so sure. I don't like Javon Kinlaw as much as I like Derek Brown, or if not, probably even better. I think Javon Kinlaw, I knew coming into the season, I was like, people were going to know who this kid is. He's a goddamn animal. Javon Kinlaw is the truth. That was a good call right there. Granddaddy Rashard Lawrence from LSU. I love Granddaddy Rashard Lawrence, but let's be real about that. That man got arthritis, and he on that AARP program. He too old. They are acting like I'm Tom McShay. This is different from me, right? I didn't watch the Senior Bowl still at all. Your top 5 wide receivers? You might be doing too much, man. I'll go Chenault, Justin Jefferson, C.D. Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, and man, who am I missing? Henry Ruggs. Granddaddy from the Bayou. Delpit from LSU to safety. What do I think of him? I think that you should type in top Billin and Grant Delpit. That'll be good. Search top Billin and Grant Delpit. You can see exactly what I think about that man in a film study that I did before the year started. The only guy that Kinlaw didn't kill was Cushenberry at the Senior Bowl, and I gotta check that out. I don't know who Paul Alexander is. I'm sorry. Rashard already getting Social Security retirement payments. He already got the pension plan. That man comes in straight from the from college and college and enters the pension plan program in the NFL. Best safety is Simmons. I don't know about that. If we're just talking about a pure safety prospect, then I don't think he's better than those two guys. Now, if we're talking about a hybrid, then yeah, for sure. But just as a pure safety prospect, man, I don't know about that, bro. I see him get dead alive working in the slot trying to cover man-to-man. And Xavier McKinney, I see him shine in that specific role. I like what I saw of Hurts as far as what are we talking about? I covered Jalen Hurts extensively this year on the channel with film studies. Big Jalen Hurts guy. You know I'm from Georgia, but thanks for representing the Who Dat Nation today. Me being from Georgia got nothing to do with nothing, bro. I did not grow up a fan of nothing Georgia. Never. Maybe I liked the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets when I was a little kid. But other than that, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing, bro. I'm a football guy. Wait, hold on. Justin Jefferson shrunk? Oh, all right. They moved into another. I was like, damn, he went down to 6 foot and 3/8. Every time they show Justin Jefferson, he gets shorter. Oh, I love Antoine Winfield Jr. He's in the draft? Oh, yeah, he's going to be a player, man. I love Antoine Winfield Jr. That's a good question right there, man. A late round draft pick on a guy like that? Nah, man, I would get that bumper jump in the 5th or 6th round. Motherfucker will go in a second. I got to see what he tests like. I know he's going to be short as shit. All right, looks like they're wrapping up the second wave right now, so we should be getting to some shit right here. Michael Pittman. I like Michael Pittman. I covered him at USC. For Rivals, I thought he was a very good player, man. Very strong, man. Very strong player. Solid route runner too. I have no idea where he's going. I'm not a draft guy or draftnik or something like that. So Kelly Bryant messed up. If Kelly Bryant would have went to Auburn, we'd probably be talking about him a little bit differently. Who does Jordan Love? I haven't done extensive work on Jordan Love, man. I can't front. I'm not a draft guy, so I don't really have no reason to be doing anything on Jordan Love. He does not own one of these teams that I cover. I only remember him because LSU played him earlier this year, and I was doing work on that. But he didn't have that good a game. Everybody want to be compared to Patrick Mahomes, man. Jordan Love is the next Patrick Mahomes. Oh, yeah. Leon O'Neal? Are you talking about Leon O'Neal from Texas A&M? You bullshitting. No way. His I don't think his dad or somebody like that was up on top billing, was like, man, you trying to get me to do some work on Leon O'Neal. And I was like, man, Leon O'Neal is the truth. I'll for sure do something on him eventually. Wow. That dude can play, man. I don't know what happened with that. They're only saying that because of his skin color. I didn't even want to look. I didn't even want to say that. You said it, I didn't say it. Clyde Edwards-Helaire going to end up with a good team in the late third round, says Lamar. That man is just a ball player, bro. Just a ball player. Is he gonna run? He ain't gonna run at the combine though. I bet you he's like, no. Actually, I don't know. He can get up to speed pretty quick. Maybe he'll run a good time just off of getting up to speed quick. But maintaining that speed over 80 and 90 yards, I don't know. Why is this Chris Scholes dude saying that Ruggs already ran, bro? What's going on with you today, man? You struggling? They haven't gone with the second group yet. Why are you saying he already ran? Clyde to the Saints to fill the Mark Ingram role? That would be hard. I know, right there. The Ruggs shit is so annoying. So annoying. He made himself all about the draft. People are going to be so disappointed if he doesn't break the record either. And it's so funny because if he runs like a 4.28 or 4.29, not too many people in the history of the combine have run that. But people will be super disappointed. He has to break this record. Hilaire going to pull a Josh Jacobs? What Josh Jacobs was a first round draft pick. Someone told you? Someone telling you shit, bro? I'm confused. Don't you think that there's 50 million people up on this shit. You don't think that everybody would say something about him if he ran? Come on, fam. Every LSU fan, this guy to the Saints, I know. How many Saints people, how many people in this chat have already gone to the Saints from LSU? Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Lloyd Cushenberry. They need Lloyd Cushenberry there. Who else? Damn. Claypool went for 10-6 in the broad? And a 40.5 vert? Man. What was the dude they had? He was St. Brown. Remember the oldest St. Brown brother? What's his name? What did he go for last year? Damn, what was his name? Cyrus St. Brown? Claypool looks like a stud. The Saints love Ohio State, but heck, all those guys have been money for them. Yeah. So who are the Saints drafting from Ohio State this year, right? So what do the Saints need? Man, somebody who can take the top off from the Saints? Anybody? Equanimous. There you go. Equanimous St. Brown. What did Equanimous St. Brown go for? He has some pretty good testing numbers too, right? Saints gonna get KJ Hill from Ohio State in the third. Okay. That actually wouldn't be that bad, to be honest with you. They need somebody who can take the pressure off of Mike Thomas, but they also need somebody who can go get it. And I don't think Ohio State has anybody who can go get it. So they can get KJ Hill and then somebody who can go get it from Ohio State. They only draft Ohio State players. Maybe J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. J.K. Dobbins. Yeah. There you go. To fill the Mark Ingram role, right? So they're gonna get J.K. Dobbins, and then they go so what about Austin Mack or somebody like that? Maybe a big receiver. That would be cool if they got what's the dude's name? He was a senior. Benjamin Victor. No, Eli Apple is terrible. Horrific. And he got Splendor all in his tank. Benjamin Victor, the later rounds, yup. Come on, man. You messing with the joke, bro. We're saying that they draft Ohio State players because they got 44 Ohio State players. Oh, God, we're on the rug shit. 450 millionth rugs question. I love Jonathan Taylor. I think nobody's talking about KJ Hamler because he's not running. He was going to kill it, too. Ooh, shit. Dobbins or Taylor? I got Taylor. Sullivan's a monster. What Sullivan are we talking about? We're not talking about Stephon Sullivan. He's a monster? He one of the monsters you ain't scared of, though. He one of the monsters, you was a little kid and shit. You see him and shit, you peek out the covers, you be like, oh, shit, it's just Stephon Sullivan. Yeah, we talked about Justin Jefferson definitely a lot. Hell yeah, I know Devin Ford at Penn State. I know all about it. I can tell you anything about Penn State, bro. Devin Brown's the truth, man. Devin Ford's the truth. Journey Brown is the truth. Noah Kane, my boy Nova Kane, right? Putting people to sleep. He's the truth. I think that might be the deepest running back core in the country. Swift reminds me of Abdullah. Come to the league and fade out. Interesting. My early picks for the college football playoffs. Come on, fam. You ain't been on top billing before. You trying to get spazzed on. Play against McSorley in high school. Cool, bro. He's a friendly monster. Yeah, he is. He's like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Stephon Sullivan's not no damn monster. That man was a huge disappointment. He was a disappointment, and so was D. Anderson. Oh, somebody said no cap. Oh, my God. Get him out, coach. Time him out. I'm going to do that no cap shit. Everybody here is supposed to be grown. Grown-ass men saying no cap. Not going to work. At least on this channel. Tua Burrow, I got Tua, man. Just from the solid body of work, right? What do I think about your son, Bowden? The hell? Lynn Bowden? That boy, the truth. Lynn Bowden like Randall Cobb reincarnated up there at Kentucky. I love watching him play. Sullivan, Anderson, and Drake Davis. Dog, all three of them dudes was some serious busts, right? Between them, that's like what? 15 feet of bust. No, that's like 18, 19 feet of bust. Sullivan, Anderson, and Drake Davis. Drake Davis out of IMG too, right? We already did the Henry Ruggs thing, man. I got to answer the same question 55 million times. So I wish I could put it up on the screen, but like, please don't ask me about Henry Ruggs' time. I've already said it 50 million times. For the last time, until the next person asks me in 10 seconds, I think that he'll run like a 4.27, 4.28 or something like that. Maybe a 4.3. D. Anderson was definitely a bust. Do I know Anthony Hines? I don't know him personally, but I know he's a good player at Texas A&M for sure. He's very good. Why the hell is Leon O'Neal transferring? Somebody give me the skinny on that. I like Tua body work, but man, I got homies in the league that play and they got a juice, bro. He ain't gonna be able to take those hits. It's not like he got hurt like from a hit, like he getting hurt and he's like, oh, something like that. He had like dragged down and his ankles hurt and shit like that. I don't think that has nothing to do with the size of someone like that. He's tough. But yeah, he's definitely injury prone. But guess what, man? There are some people that were injury prone. Well, shit, your boy Carson Wentz still injury prone. Come Come on, man. Jeff Okudah is one of the most popular players in the draft. You know I already talked about him before. They're not going to let me get away with not talking about cats that are the most popular cats. You better ask me about some off the radar type. I've already talked about Okudah 14 times. You have a feeling Okudah would slide to 9 or 10? Man, why? No love for Bama because I think he'll run a 4.27? Oh, my fucking God, man. I fucking hate people. No, man, I did Judy Lamb 45 million times, bro. CD Lamb. Dude said no love from Bama. He says he's going to run a 4.19. Well, let him run a 4. How the fuck? Oh. Am I going to go live during the draft? Man, I don't know, man. My return to live streaming has not been that. I remember why I stopped live streaming now. Thought I would do something special for the channel here. Now I got Cash saying, like, you hating on Alabama because you think that Henry Ruggs won one of the fastest times in the history of the combine, but not a 4.19. Yeah, these people are dumb. Dude, go look at the history of the league. Not too many people have gone beyond below a 4.3. That shit crazy. No idea where Jordan Love goes. I'm not a draft guy. Brendan, are you? Oh, man, I'm not going to lie. Just because you disrespected Mel Kiper. I love Mel Kiper. That's my dude right there. Anybody in the media, y'all know I hate media people, especially the media people that I've been closely associated with. But I love Mel Kiper, man. You talk about somebody who does their homework. He can tell you about anybody from any year, from this and that, dudes all the way down to Assumption College and shit like that. You got to give people like that their props. A lot of these guys are fake the funk, right? They'll fake the funk and watch a couple of highlights or some shit like that and think they know about somebody. This dude is not doing that. You can tell his preparation is second to none. Like, there's a reason why he survived in this business for so long doing what he does, man. So don't disrespect Mel Kiper on here. You can disrespect these Daniel Jeremiah and these people like that, but not Mel Kiper. That dude is the truth. Lamar Stevens, thank you for the super chat, Playboy. Murph, do you think Chase Young will be better as a 4.3? No, definitely not as a 4.3 outside linebacker. I think he would be better as a 3.4 outside linebacker. No, actually, I think he would be better as a 4.3 defensive end. Just let him put his hand in the dirt and get upfield. Mike Mayock, hell no. I don't like Mike Mayock. Mel Kiper, though, love Mel Kiper. I warmed up to Todd McShay when he first came out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Mel Kiper guy. So look at this Todd McShay dude. He's all right. Daniel Jeremiah is definitely the truth. I don't like Jeremiah. He be saying some goofy shit. I was listening to him today, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like today, I was listening to him. He was talking about, like, he don't know if Andrew Thomas from Georgia can work in a scheme that runs some wide zone. I'm like, well, he's damn near a first-round pick, and that's exactly what Georgia has done quite a few times in his career. I'm confused. It's always good, though. All right, Mel. All right, bro. Christopher Johnson, you got to get out of here, bro. Yeah, I think you're just too immature to be on this channel, man. Do I like Stephen A. Smith? Yeah, I like Stephen A. Smith. I like Stephen A. Smith for what he's worth, right? What he represents. Do I like Stephen A. Smith's football knowledge? No. I mean, his sports knowledge. Well, I can segment out. I like his basketball shit. His football shit is terrible. Baseball and whatever. He don't do that shit or whatever like that. Combat sports, horrifically bad, especially on MMA. He's decent on boxing. Actually, I'll give him. He's pretty good on boxing, right? Which is my favorite. But I like him just for the fact of he's an institution, right? He's his own entity, right? His own brand. There's a brand that comes with a guy like that. So I respect him and a Skip Bayless and people like that, right? And these guys deal with a lot of hate, right? You know, I can identify with that, but they deal with a lot of hate. But you can tell he's tried and truth and convicted in what he does. And, man, he's made a huge name for himself, man. What, he's getting like $10 million a year, some shit like that at ESPN? That shit is crazy. BT Dub. Murph, is Andrew Thomas a franchise left tackle or has his stock dropped some? Yeah, don't do the mock shit, right? Well, I tell you before, don't care about mocks. Don't do that to yourself, right? These mock people do not know. They're guessing. That's all they're doing, right? If that was the truth, they would have knew that Cleveland Farrell was going to go to the Raiders last year. Then their whole shit is messed up, right? But I do think that from what I listen to on guys like Mel Kiper and some of these guys who are a little bit more into the know, right? I don't know. I think that they see some shit. They saw, what did I say, right? If you watched my Georgia coverage, the offensive line as a whole to me didn't play that well. Andrew Thomas included. He was beat. Remember in the South Carolina game, he was beat cleanly at the end of that game where I felt like they could have got in position to do something, maybe kick a field goal or something like that. But he's the one that took them out of field goal range. He got beat bad. And against some of the better competition, I don't think he held up as well. And the entire Georgia line to me was always on the ground. Like, remember I would, if you were on the site or whatever, and I would show you, I'm like, why is Isaiah Wilson on the ground so much? Why is Trey Hill on the ground so much? Why was Solomon Kinley? They got to stay on their feet. And that's something to definitely look, damn, they're not on this shit yet. And that's something that you definitely got to look out for. And I felt the same way about Andrew Thomas. But he's, to me, still a franchise tackle. A left tackle, maybe he can flip to the right side. Thoughts on Justin Jefferson? You must have. This is your first time ever coming here, bro. Justin Jefferson, I maintain to this day. I thought that he was with. Remember, people were asking me. I was like, I don't know who's the best between CeeDee Lamb, Jerry Jeudy, and Justin Jefferson. That was the start of the year. I feel that much about Justin Jefferson's skill set. I feel he's a great route runner with some great hands, some great imagination. He's tough after the catch. He plays bigger and outside and more outside. He's bigger than his body gives him credit for, right? He's 200 pounds or whatever like that. I think that's combine weight. He's probably more in the 190s or something like that, but he plays big. He has big heart. He loves big moments. I love the kid, man. He's very good, man. He's going to be very good. I think he's one of these guys too, man. Like if he gets with the right team or something, like I wish a cat like that I had stake in, like as far as like a marketing and some shit like that, man, you can make some money off that cat. I think he's got a lot of style to him. Do I do it? You're new here, bro. I don't cover Houston. I don't do draft. You're on the wrong shit. You need to go check one of these draft guys out, bro. Todd Billin don't do that. Is the hype true for Chase Young? What you mean is the hype true? You ain't watched Chase Young? He only plays on the most popular team, if not one of the most popular teams in the country. There's no hype about him, bro. This man is sitting there doing it in your face. Tyler Shuck winning the Heisman? That's hard. I like Tyler Shuck, man. I think he's going to do some good stuff, but we'll see, man. He's got some other guys right on his ass. I can't wait to see how things shake out for Oregon, for real. Yeah, now I got to talk about AJ Terrell, too. I wish the live stream was only – they should have a thing, right? It's like if you've never visited a content before or a channel before, they shouldn't let you in the live stream because I feel like if you're not armed with information and it's your first time here, I just feel like you're going to be asking bad questions. I had a lot of shit on AJ Terrell, man. Especially like the last parts of the season, right? I got some big content pieces on him. Anybody get him a link to the AJ Terrell film study? What about the AJ Terrell versus what was it? Was it AJ Terrell, Jamar Chase Jones? You think Jeffrey Okudah and Darius Slay Jr. will be a good? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Chase Young got shut down in the biggest games. Hate to break it to you, man. Even leading up to the games are your big games too, because if you lose a game in the NFL, if you lose a game in college, bro, then you can't get to those games at the end. So a lot of people just think the games at the end are your biggest games. You got to get there. I like Johnny Johnson from Oregon, for sure. I like Johnny Johnson a lot. Micah Pittman. Yeah, the prison loving one. Type in top billing prison loving. Jordan Fuller I like from Ohio State too, right? But he played a lot of middle field close, and I don't think he's that. I think he's more of a strong safety type, right? Let him tackle in the box. I actually think he's kind of stiff in his hips. Pause. Oh, Jalen Johnson. Oh, shit. Yeah, Jalen Johnson's the truth. I could call up your boy Coach Hall right here, man. He was a big Jalen Johnson guy. He called me just to talk about Jalen Johnson yesterday. He had told me along. He's like, you gotta watch for this kid out there. Maybe they had played him when he was the coach at Oregon State. Would DPJ have put up? Yes. I don't even got to finish that shit. If DPJ played at Alabama or if he was at LSU and shit like that, he would be thought of just like Jerry Jeudy and those guys. He has that type of skill set. That's the thing, though. Same thing with Cam Akers. If Cam Akers had originally stuck with his Alabama commitment, he'd be thought of like DeAndre Swift. Sometimes it goes by your circumstances and surroundings. So that's why it's hard to knock somebody like Cam Akers. Like, he's talented as shit, man. But he wasn't able to show it. He didn't go to a good school that was able to showcase his talents. And people love Jordan Love. People are in love with hype, I notice. How many of these people actually cared about Jordan Love before the draft? Higgins or Ross? Oh, boy. Hey, Caleb, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, bro? Best tight ends for the Patriots scheme? Man, you got to get the closest thing you can find to Robert Gronkowski, man. He did lose 9 starters in the entire coaching staff. Oh, God. What they got to do anything, bro? People only let that shit, they'll only say that about people they like. Jake Fromm lost he lost all of his production, lost his coach and everything like that, and nobody cared. But if you like the guy, then you'll rock with it. Another when his rugs running check. Can somebody tally that up? How many times did somebody come in here and ask when his rugs running? Love Darnay Holmes, man. I thought he was going to be a lot better than what he was, but he's so competitive, man. I remember he was getting prison love. He was getting that prison loving by shit. I would have to say he was getting prison love, not by what's the little skinny Snoop Dogg looking dude from USC? Tyler Vaughns. He was getting that prison loving, baby. But he's so competitive, man. I like Darnay Holmes. I think he'll end up being a little bit better in the NFL. This dude asks, why am I asking how old you are? Why don't you just answer the question, and I could go and elaborate from that. How much does hand size actually matter? I don't think it matters, man. I think it doesn't matter. Put it this way, it matters to NFL brass because that's what they know, right? They'll overthink some shit, right? But ultimately, I don't think it matters, man. Trayvon Diggs dropped the soap. T&J Productions, you just your first time ever on Top Billin, I see, huh? I've already done the Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow thing. You just turned 16? Okay, cool. Then that puts it in perspective to me. So I'll answer your questions without spazzing out on you, right? What was your question again? Oh, Higgins or Ross? Me personally, I like Justin Ross. That's my guy right there, right? I think he can work the quick game and really he could turn your quick game into your vertical game. Meaning he can break some tackles and get upfield like that. I think he was playing injured this year. He didn't have as good a year, and I don't know. It was tough. Even without having that good a year, though, he still showed some flashes and whatever like that. But man, when he was on as a freshman, that dude was hard as shit to stop, man. And I seen him straight prison love people in camps. There's a Western African dude talking about. Where does it say that I'm a Georgia fan at? Like what in any? This is what I want to ask people or whatever like that. Like, what Georgia fan? Like, if you actually pay attention, what Georgia fan would willingly wear some shit from like Florida or LSU? Like, for real, just be like think about it like logically. Like, do you own anything like that if you're a Georgia fan or any other fan? You still got LSU fan or where? Like, just think logically. Like, do you guys fantasizing about me being a fan of your team or some shit like that? Because I don't see it. I don't know. I don't see it. Damon Arnett, I think Damon Arnett's very much like a Darnay Holmes where he's extremely competitive. Extremely competitive. I'll be interested to see what he runs and what is his height. Probably like 6 foot even. Did he weigh in yet? Oh, apparently that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get it now. Okay, that makes sense. Apparently, if I live in Georgia, then I'm a Georgia fan. Okay, that makes sense. Then I see why. Okay, never mind. Carry on. Yeah, I don't get that. Dudes will sit up here. I'll be head to toe dressed in some Florida Gators shit or something like that, and they be like, Georgia? Love Sean Wade, man. Sean Wade could have came out this year, man. I think he's a first round pick because he's showing some shit that a lot of people aren't. Right, like he's playing in a slot. Like I think him not being there with some of these slot teams, like I think he would have been the dude to go against Justin Jefferson in the slot. That shit would have been classic. Sean Wade is a goddamn animal. He's got to get early considerations next year for. I don't know. I think they'll move him outside next year, though. What do y'all think about that? I got to trademark the prison love. There's a lot of shit I got to trademark that everybody be walking around using, bro. Patrick Mahomes and Burrow had same hand size? I don't know about that, Con. You done messed up, bro. Somebody check Conley. What's wrong with Conley, man? Come on, Con. Ruggs again. I think Burrow had a 9. Ham was a 9. I think was a little bigger than that. Murphy's like Dr. Hustle. He sports all the schools. There you go. Any team. Burrow 9, Mahomes 9 1/4. There you go. Believe me, Rodney, there's nobody in the world that's a Georgia fan that would readily put on anything dealing with Florida or LSU or some shit like that. It's just people people be fantasizing. They're like, I wish, if he was a Georgia fan, they'd be like tweaking the nipples and shit. I don't know anything about anybody from Louisiana Tech, bro. Michael Vick's hand size was an 8.5. There's no way. Michael Vick, no homo or whatever like that, dog. But he looked like when he was holding the ball, that shit looked like it was small in his hands. Somebody check Michael Vick out. This dude might have to get a pink slip too. What did Michael Vick's hand measure in at? Rager's not gonna run? Uh-oh. Ruggs again. I don't think Ruggs is about to run me because they're going through the quarterbacks right now. I thought we was talking about the draft, my man, Caleb. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're 16. Okay, I forgot. I like Chris Olave, man. He's very, very, very good player. Very solid with his hands, and he's another big moment type cat. I think he's going to kill it next year. It's up next. Let's go. Your favorite? Who does Bryce Hopkins play for? This is how I know if you faking the phone. Who does Bryce Hopkins play for? Vic was 8.5 hands. Nobody look it up. 8.25 for Vic? No, really? No way. He went 8.25 hands for Michael Vick? I'm confused. How do I feel about a punter benching 25 times? I don't know. I think people need to play football. Like, there's a big difference. Like don't call punters kickers. Those are two totally different positions. Punters are some of if you play ball, punters are some of your dopest dudes on the team. They be like your regular people. They'll run down, hit people and shit like that. And if you talk about these little place kickers and shit like that, that's just too totally different. If somebody told me a place kicker, maybe Sebastian Janikowski or somebody like that, but to me he was a different type of animal. But I'm not surprised with anything with these punters. Some of these punters be some big dudes, man. You have 6'5", 230-pound punters and shit like that. That's some shit that you probably got to be a pretty big dude to really do. So I would not be surprised by a punter putting that up. What position should Isaiah Simmons play? Caleb, man, you kind of dominating the chat, bro. You got about 150 million questions. Simmons should be a 4-3 outside linebacker. Lamb or Judy again for the 4. Here we go. I'll tell you about Lamb or Judy. This should be very easy here. All you got to do sometime is just search. Where we at? Here we go. Copy. Boom. Here you go. You want anybody else? Lamb or Judy? Here's a link for you right here. If you want to know what I think about Lamb or Judy. Sometimes if this is a film study style, why not just actually, search. Boom. Top billing right there. Click on that. It'll tell you everything you want to know about what I think about Lamb and Judy. What do I think Burrow would have run? Probably like a 4.7 or something like that. You think the NFL is asleep on that value of DeAndre Swift? They haven't even had the draft yet. Suppose he does go in the top 15 to 20. I'm confused by that. All right. Sad cats had to come in here just to get blocked. I love it though, right? Rather than block them here than have to block them on the regular content. Jonathan Taylor is a healthy Darren McFadden. No, hell no. You tripping, bro. Darren McFadden's one of the fastest dudes I ever seen in my life. He was easily a 4.3 guy. The biggest, fastest. I don't think that's a good comparison. To me, it's hard to compare somebody to Darren McFadden. Darren McFadden and Adrian Peterson were like one and the same at one particular point in time. Oh, shit, I missed something? Judy ran? Judy better not run a 4.46 because he said that he was going to run a 4.34. Oh, this dude just in here talking. Come on, man. Don't get blocked, bro. Oh, did he run? He already ran? He didn't run a 4.46, did he? Did he run the 4.46? He said he's going to run a 4.34. What did I say? He was going to run a 4.49 or something like that? Let me go back and see what I said. Yeah, I said 4.49. Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm watching the Judy thing right now. Nah, that don't look that. 4.46, not a 4.34. That's all you got to do is just not set up false expectations for yourself. He sat up there in 4.51 for Lamb. Damn, coach got that shit almost perfectly. No, I said that. I said, yeah. Yep. I said 4.5 for Lamb and 4.4 for Judy. So I got them both. Are you saying damn 4.51? You thought he was super fast? He doesn't look super fast to you. He's a great football player, and 4.51 is fast. That's what I'm saying. To me, people get so caught up by some shit, right? Just off some numbers, but we're talking about some shit that's. But 4.51 is fast. Big Jawan Johnson from Penn State in Oregon. Remember, I'm streaming, so I'm a little bit behind. 4.51 that runs you over. Come on, fam. That's like Michael Thomas, right? What did Michael Thomas run? I think I actually said he would run exactly that. What if 4.50 is what I thought that CeeDee Lamb would run. All right, I'm just watching the CeeDee. Damn, he's CeeDee Lamb 6'1" and 5'8". Why do they lie about their heights? What was CeeDee Lamb listed as, 6'2" or 6'3"? Man, he was moving, man. 4.51, that's perfect for a guy like that, man, because he's a big dude. What was his weight though? What was CeeDee Lamb's weight? Thomas ran at 4.57. There you go. That's my comp for CeeDee Lamb. He's Michael Thomas, but an even more explosive version than Michael Thomas, at least from a 40-yard dash standpoint. Because what CeeDee Lamb is great at is, first of all, he's a great route runner, but he's great after the catch, man. Great after the catch. It's like he can take your quick game and make it a vert game. Meaning he can take something short and make it an explosive play. Kalijah Liscombe, he had a lot of hype coming into the season. Him and all those other Vanderbilt cats, and they all struggled. Dude, like 4.5 is more than fast enough. He was at 6'2". Okay, yeah, like I said, Michael Thomas ran a 4.57. To me, he's the best receiver in the NFL. Austin Mack. Oh man, y'all gonna ruin the Henry Ruggs for me because y'all ahead of mine. D Hop, yeah. What did DeAndre Hopkins run? He probably ran a 4.4, didn't he? DeAndre Hopkins is if somebody wanted to say he was the best, I'm good with it. Somebody want to say Julio was the best, I'm good with it as well. So when these guys are all like that, man, it's just a matter of preference of what you like. That's it. That's all it is. But DeAndre Hopkins is the truth. You think Jefferson may jump Judy just because of a 40 time? I don't know about that, bro. I wouldn't be a member. I was the one who said that I thought that him and Judy were very similar in how good they were. So I wouldn't be mad at that, but I wouldn't do that just because of a 40 time. Actually, what was Jefferson's 40 time, right? Was it the same as Judy's, right? I'm confused. What is this JP dude talking? I ain't gonna say his last name. Dude's struggling. I thought I already talked about Laviska Shenault. Caleb. That's how I like Laviska Shenault. He the truth. I want to see Donovan Peoples-Jones. Let's go. Man, this would have been. Oh shit, man, did get it. Hey, this would have been hard. Man, where's it? Jalen Reagor running? What happened to Jalen Reagor? If Reagor and Hamler was in this, this would have been nasty. How you say 4-4-3 official when they haven't? I don't think they've done official times yet, right? For the second group, that's after everyone's run. They do official times. What are you talking about, Logan? Oh, 4-4-3 Jefferson? Woo! Let's go. That's why he moved to pro day. Who moved to pro day? People sleeping on Peoples-Jones. He's definitely getting slept on. 4-4-3 official, Judy 4-4-6 unofficial. Like that's the same, virtually the same time there. I don't know why he's gonna jump him. Like if you thought, like if you had questions about these two and you were like, well, I'm just gonna take him now because one ran a 4-4-3 and one ran a 4-4-6. That would be crazy to me. But whatever, man. Reagor or was that Hamler? I'm not sure. I just know they both not going to run, right? Reagor or Hamler. Come on, Donovan Peoples-Jones. I'm rooting for my boy. Wait, Reagor is running? I did see that Henry Ruggs windmill dunk. That shit was nasty. Hamler, come on, man. What's wrong with Hamler? He got the hamstring injury, the vaunted hamstring injury. Was that Rhode Island? The dude's from Aaron Parker? Yeah, but only people go to the NFLs from the SEC, Murph. Got a dude here from Rhode Island. Ooh. I think about the XFL. XFL is cool, man. I love all football. You ain't got to ask me nothing. If it's football, I love it. Malcolm Perry. Oh, Jalen, you're right. Jalen Reagor is running. Let's go. Yo, Caleb, man, I'm going to have to ask you, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to super chat or something, bro. You asking me 56 million questions, bro. At least wait a second. You going back to back to back to back to back to back. Ruggs is 5'10". They listen, Henry Ruggs at 5'10". He's not 6 foot anymore. Somebody let me get the NFL measurement on Henry Ruggs. DPJ ran a 4.56. Damn. Not bad because he's a big dude. But man, I was expecting a 4.48 or 4.49 for DPJ. He's 5'11". Did they list him at 5'11"? Like, what is his official height and weight? Well, I guess I'll see when it comes up here. 6 foot. See, you know what I'm saying, why can't people just give me what I asked for, man? Somebody says 5'11". Other dude said 5'10". This dude says 6 foot. This dude says 5'11". Which one is he? Don't worry about it. He'll be up running here, and they'll flash it on the screen. Then I'll get the correct one right there. I don't care what Bama lists him at. We're in the NFL Combine, bro. This is what your shit that's going to go on your football card is going to be from the NFL Combine. What is his official height and weight from the NFL Combine? 5'11" at the Combine? 5'11", 188. Windmilling like that? Man, what the fuck was DPJ doing at the beginning of this shit, man? Them long-ass strides. DPJ killing me with that. Why did he come out the blocks like that? Man, I think he could have ran faster. He got somebody training him, told him to do the wrong shit, bro. He came out the block with some long-ass strides. You seen that shit? Come on, DPJ. We don't trust Bama. This will know if you trust Bama or not, right? If he's saying 4.19 and they said that he ran a 4.25 with a bad start, he got to break the record. I'm sorry. He got to break it. And what was that dude that we got to block if he don't break it? Or if he don't run the 4.19? .447 for Rager. Damn, Rager said that he was gonna break the record. He ran a 4.47. So I'm telling you, people don't understand. These people be getting hand timed and shit like that. They don't understand this electronic timing. This shit is way different. All right, let's go Pittman. That wasn't bad, man. Michael Pittman's a big dude. 4.52 for a big dude like Michael Pittman. Let's get it. You predict a 4.3 for Rager? I thought he just ran it. The dude said he ran a 4.4. I'm confused. All right, I'll predict that Rager runs a 4.4 against you. I'll bet you $100. Darnay Holmes gonna run a 4.3? All right, I'm just now watching the Rager. He got a good start. He's moving it. I don't know what to tell you. Where's the dude that said he predicted 4.31 for Rager? I said 4.47 because these dudes said it, and that's what it is. So, boom, there you go. You predict Henry Ruggs is going to run a 4.1. So, the first player to ever crack 4.1. All right. He better do it. Oh, man, y'all going to mess. I'm about to close this chat, so I'm going to react to this from not seeing what you guys say that they run. I'm about to cover up the chat. So right now I'm just on Joe Reed. Joe Reed, then Kendrick Rogers, then Henry Ruggs. So I can't see what y'all are saying right now. So this is my live reaction when Henry Ruggs comes up. He up there praying. When he praying, he ain't gonna break it. You can't pray. You can't pray. Jesus can't save you. Jesus can't save you, brother. Kendrick Rogers, that dude was the truth at Texas A&M. Maybe if he had a little bit better quarterback play, man, I love what I saw from Kendrick Rogers, man. He was a tough dude. Tough kid, strong through the core, strong hands. All right, let's go. All right, he coming up now. My live reaction, and I can't see nothing that y'all said. 5'11", 188 from Alabama, Henry Ruggs. John Ross wishing him luck. Said, let's go. John Ross know he ain't going to break his shit. That's why he said something. If you knew the dude was going to break your shit, you wouldn't be saying nothing. I said before, I thought 4.27, 4.28, maybe even a 4.3. We'll see if he can get this 4.19. Oh, false start. False start, right? So then if you false start, I think the nerves start to kick in right there, right? So I'm going to say he's not going to get it. I think the nerves done kicked in on him. Now he ain't going to get it. Look at everybody looking in the combine. Is that my boy Peterson? I got his book. Doug Peterson. See, look at all those people, the fastest receivers, right? Look how many people are below a 4.3. And this dude said, I hate Alabama, whatever he said, because I said that he would run a 4.27. And only like 3 or 4 people have run that ever. These people are crazy, man. All right, let's go. Don't let the nerds get you, Henry. All right, you got it pretty good. Nah, I don't think he got it, man. Nope. What'd I say? I said it. 4.28. To this day. Which is straight moving. Hey, the dude. Slap yourself. You got to slap yourself. He ran exactly what I said he's going to run. You said that I hate Alabama. I'm not giving them love or something, bro. I'm just covering football. I'm just being unbiased. So 4.28. Not bad at all. Matter of fact, that's flying. We'll see what he does on the second one. Maybe the nerves will be out. Second one's going to be key right here. The nerves are going to be out. We'll see. But that's going to be a huge jump from a 4.28 to a 4.19. Oh, Chenault. Oh, come on. Chenault ran 80 yards and then had to stop. All right, I'm back, y'all. Oh, 4.28 is sick. 4.28 is sick. This dude said he won't break 4.2, book it. I'm confused. He said book it. So what happens to this dude? Because he broke a 4.2. So what happens to my man? Who said that? Daniel Moore. Oh, why had to be this dude? I don't know. I think Daniel Moore. I don't know. We might have to get Daniel Moore out of here, bro. I mean, he may have been talking trash before 2. 4.28 is nasty, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. You start putting shit out there like some crazy shit like a 4.19. It makes people disappointed. But 4.28, that's better than what? Every other receiver, sans like 3 or 4 receivers in the history of the combine. I expected that for Laviska Shenault, man. I love when he used to run that single wing stuff, right? The one back power stuff at Colorado, but he's not a burner. He's physical as shit. Ruggs got some wheels, man. Nico who? Who's Nico? All right, Caleb, I think you've exhausted all your questions, bro. You don't ask me this shit like 55 million times, bro. What are we doing here? Now you see why I asked how old you were? Slow start. Looked like he knew it and picked up real quick. I don't know. I think there's an art to starting, though, right? You don't come out and blow your wad, pause, right away. It is a build-up thing, the way you can maintain that apex speed, right, when you get there. If you come out the gate just, ping, I don't know, but we'll see. Normally add 0.5 seconds to whatever the college coaches say they run. Exactly. Exactly. So anytime somebody come in, they're telling me some hand times and shit like that, I'm like, oh, we don't do this again. Sammy Comstock. What did the Comstock dude say, right? He said that something was gonna happen and he was what did he say was gonna happen? And we said we was gonna have to pink slip him. Yes, I know Nico Collins is a receiver at Michigan, bro, but what does that have to do with the price of tea in China, what we're talking about right now? Yep. Judy was supposed to run a 4.32. I think he said 4.34. Like, if I saw what he was on NFL Network. But 4.32, he didn't do that. So what do you think that does for you? If you're an NFL draft scout or whatever like that, and somebody says they're going to run a 4.32 or 4.34 and they run a 4.4 or whatever he ran, 4.46 I think it was, then you'd be like, damn. But if he had never said that and then he ran a 4.46, or even if he said that he was going to run a 4.5 and then he ran a 4.4, your expectations or your excitement level would be like, oh, damn. Oh, Sammy said that Judy was going to run a 4.3 and he said, book it. That's right. Damn, Sammy, why you had to say something, bro? Who's going to do the honors of getting Sammy the hell up off the channel? Who's going to block him? Somebody raise their hands. Ruggs run a 2.28 unofficial. 2.28? That's hard. Somebody got to get this Any Given Sunday dude a cable subscription or something. What is he talking about? He all late. He asking when Henry Ruggs is running. What you expect from Van Jefferson? Oh, no. D-Lockett, you want to get him up off here? Man ran that 2.28. That's hard. Teleported past the line. I don't know where Tua will end up, bro. I'm not a draft Nick. Cumberfied want to get him off. Sammy says, Cardinals, Bills, and Super Bowls are my final words. He talking about the NFL, so he ain't even supposed to be on this channel. This is I do college football. He got to go. All right, Sammy. Appreciate you playing, bro. But next time, bro, in another lifetime, do not use absolutes with some shit that you don't control. All you had to do was say, I think that he'll run a 4.32. But he's going to run a 4.32. Book it. Oh, no, wait, hold on. He got another. We're going to give him another shot, right? Jerry Jeudy gets another chance to go. So we're going to wait till after the second one. Maybe he'll run that 4.32 that he said. Man said he'll be back. He'll be back on this channel. Jeudy a 4.5? He didn't run a 4.5. He ran a 4.5? I missed it? He ran again? No, he ain't run a 4.5. He ran a 4.5 the second time? Shit. This dude asked, you didn't even get a chance to get your question off and you getting blocked. Come on, fam. I am whatever you say I am. Quez Watkins, who that? Don't let this dude run a 4.52, man. We got a double block Sam Comstock. I don't know why 4.52 is disappointing to y'all. That's what he played at. I don't know why y'all think that he's some type of burner. I don't know what to tell y'all. All right, I'm watching Jeudy right now. Like, he doesn't seem to have that extra gear. I don't know why y'all, if y'all watch college football or whatever like that, not the results or whatever like that, and seeing, like, he's in the slot going against slower cornerbacks. Let's be real about the situation. Not saying he's not the best, but we got to see him go against a lot of safeties and a lot of people's, like, third best cornerbacks because he played in the slot primarily at Alabama. So I think there was a reason why he was playing in the slot, if you can see. I don't think Devontae Smith will run a 4.5. I think he'll run a 4.4. And we just saw Henry Ruggs run a damn 4.2. Those are your fast guys. Jeudy was in the slot for a reason. All those guys are around the same height. It's not like Judy's way taller than those guys or whatever like that. So, but I do think Jalen Waddle will run in the 4.4s as well, though. Shit, maybe even John Mechie. But 4.5 is a great time. I don't know. That's like Michael Thomas. This dude said Jeudy didn't run a 4.52. He literally just ran that on the screen. Like, what the hell is this dude talking about? What is this dude talking about? Did he call somebody a dumbass? He'll probably never show back up. What is his name? Antonio Howard. What are you talking about, bro? He literally just ran that on the screen, on TV. Like, hello. Justin Jefferson made his draft stock rise today. I don't know why it would rise. Dude can play football. All these dudes should be drafted off their football. What was Jerry Jeudy's second run for this Antonio Howard dude? You gonna Venmo me $4.52? Somebody tell this Antonio Howard dude, he's up here calling some people up here dumbasses when he's clearly just not watching. Somebody tell this dude what Jerry Jeudy just ran on his second run. 4.52, 4.52, 4.52, 4.52. So Antonio Howard, what are you talking about, bro? Why are you calling my people dumbasses? Jefferson is as good a route runner as Judy. I think so. This is what people like. So Jerry Judy runs imaginative. So people think that's the route because he's like imaginative with it. The routes are still the routes, right? Justin Jefferson's creating separation just like that. But I don't know to tell people. But people love it when it looks very imaginative. Chad Johnson used to do that, right? Sorry, Chad Ochocinco, whatever. He was very imaginative with his route running as well, too, right? He had the soccer background and all that. But did that mean he was a better route runner than, say, Jerry Rice? Because Jerry Rice didn't do all that? Jerry 4.52. Amari was a 4.42. Don't do that to Jerry Jeudy. Amari Cooper is a fucking animal, bro. That's my dude right there. Amari Cooper, to me, was on another level, bro. He was fast as shit. He was swole out of his mind. Remember, he was 210 doing towel pull-ups and shit like that. Now he's 225 pounds running a 4.4 in the NFL at 25 years old or whatever he is like that. I don't know. I think people love the imagination and the juking and all that, but just straight football. Remember, Amari Cooper didn't play with 4 other great receivers. Amari Cooper was a one-man band, and he was killing people, absolutely destroying entire teams by himself. I don't think that Jefferson should be labeled as just a slot guy. I don't know who I need to get out, Conley. Who are we getting out? Conley, let me know who I'm getting out, bro. It's who can make you miss? I don't know about that, bro. Some people don't have to make you miss. They'll run you over. Is T.O. making anyone miss? If Ruggs runs a 4.23, don't give you the boot. Nah, bro, you said. All right, we'll do that. If Ruggs runs no, not 4.2. If he breaks, no, you got to break the record for you not to get the boot. He got to run a 4.19 or whatever. Lamb makes people miss and runs them over. He does. CeeDee Lamb is an animal, man. CD ran a 4.51 on his follow-up. So him and Jerry Jeudy running the same time. Yeah, I know the record is 4.22, bro, but he came with the 4.19 shit. So I'm just saying, for him to get a reprieve on not getting blocked, he's got to run that 4.19 that Ruggs has to run that 4.19 he talked about. I like Austin Mack, man. I wouldn't be worried about a 40 time with Austin Mack. I would worry about his health, but I just think he's a good football player, man. Yeah, this wide receiver class is so hard, man, because you can get a cat maybe in the 3rd round or something like that. Oh, DPJ cracked the 4.4. What did I say? I was expecting like a 4.49 from DPJ. But yeah, you can get a cat like DPJ maybe in the 3rd round or some shit like that. He'd be hard. If I was the Saints or whatever like that, people were looking for a receiver, the Eagles or something like that, man, DPJ is on my radar. I wouldn't go by just his lack of production at Michigan because I think all of those guys, well, not Nico Collins, he was killing it. I like KJ Osborne, too, from Miami. I think he was a transfer. There's another team that I covered at Rivals. I think KJ Osborne transferred in from somewhere. When he came in, he immediately had a bigger impact to me than Lawrence Cager had right away. Buffalo? KJ Osborne from Buffalo? Oh, DPJ. All right, here go DPJ. Hope he don't take them long ass. Oh, he still took them. His strides were looped on. I don't like them strides, man. He was opening it up too much. But the 4.48 is much better. Much better. Shout outs to DPJ with that 4.4. Oh, yeah, I saw Akui Boonham run that 40, that 4.49 or whatever. Oh, KJ Osborne, he's from Buffalo. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, he transferred into Miami, man. I was like, damn, who's KJ Osborne? They didn't tell me to do any film work on him before the season or whatever like that, but as soon as he was in, I was like, damn, this dude hard. Pause. Caleb Hurto says he thought Reagan was faster. Shout outs to my boy Darnell Kirkland. Shout outs to Double A. Shout outs to all the members. Make sure you become a member here at the channel too. Support your boy, man. Y'all see the type of shit that I be having to go through. I got to talk to a bunch of dumbasses. Not all you guys, obviously, but the people who do come up on here. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you support the kid, baby. Y'all know I'm giving out that great work. Pause. Jeff Thomas. Yeah, what happened to Jeff Thomas? That dude was amazing. He came in and immediately had an impact at Miami. Even more so than Mike Harley. I thought Mike Harley was horrible. But Jeff Thomas was good, but I think he might have a little issues. He have a little issue. All right, hold on. So Henry Ruggs is about to come up in a couple of people, so I'm gonna have to I'm not gonna chat right now with y'all or watch. I gotta get the immediate reaction. And he has to run a 4.19 for Sam Comstock to survive his top billing tenureship. All right, so I'm just on Jalen Reagor right now. Rager's moving, man, but damn, a 4.50. I swear they said that Rager thought he could break the. There's no way that you run a 4.50 and you're not running that shit in training. There's no way. When you get in time, bro, unless you. I'm not gonna lie though, right? When I was working, we was juicing the clocks too, right? For some of the clients at the training place, right, where I used to moonlight at. It was just more for a motivational tactic, right? But you get that shit a lot though. But for some shit that's real, you can't be juicing the clocks for some people, because then they'll think that they're running correctly. But you can't run a 4.50 and you think that you can be in the same stratospheres like what Henry Ruggs is running. Unless that wasn't him that said that, it was just somebody who put that out. Oh shit, Jeff Thomas is actually in here. What did he run before? Oh, I can't know because I can't see y'all. But when somebody let me know what Jeff Thomas ran before when I come back. All right, so they're on Kendrick Rogers right now for me. So one before Henry Ruggs, and Henry Ruggs needs to run a 4.19. I'm going to say that Henry Ruggs, man, I'm going to say he's juiced up and warmed up now. Maybe he cracks 4.27, 4.26. He was 4.28 his first try, so here's his second try. He's getting ready right now. He's got them the cheetah shoes on from Adidas. All right. All right, here we go. He's up. All right, he's off. Good start. He's moving. But damn, what I say? 4.28 to a 4.30 is what I said. 4.31 on his second try. So I'm saying people do not understand how fast saying you're going to run a damn 4.2 is first and foremost. That shit's fast as hell. But then you saying something crazy like a 4.19? Like, come on, fam. What are we doing here? Nah, Sam, you cool with me, bro. I'm not gonna get you out of here, man. I'm just playing with you. But you definitely know not to be using them absolutes anymore, man. But I appreciate you being a good sport about it. Some of these dudes, you know what I'm saying, they be in they vaginal walls get all tight and shit. So what did Jeff Thomas run the first time around? Oh, here we go. He's about to come up. Freddie Swain, that's my boy. Freddie Swain. More Swain, please. Oh, I hear Ruggs walking with his hand on his hips like that. I don't know about that, bro. I can't be walking with my hands on my hips like that. There's no way to manly that shit up either. You walk with your hands on your hips, you go. Like, how you manly that shit up? I'd be like, have to have my shit forward or something, bro. He was had his shit on the back side. I was like, Nah, don't be walking with your hands on your hips talking about, you know what I'm saying, and be claiming top billing and shit. You're like, yeah, I'm top billing. All right, Jeff Thomas. Jeff Thomas ran a 4.46. Let's go. Oh, so that's that second run, man. I don't know why. Second run, you're usually gonna go down, man. You know what I'm saying? That I don't know. 4 or 5. Damn. What do I think about regular speed? You could have sworn he's faster. He bulked up too much. Nah, man, you gonna run what you gonna run, fam. Sometimes it's like Dexter McCluster. Anybody remember Dexter McCluster from Ole Miss? He used to outrun everybody, right? But sometimes it's you get up on somebody fast enough where they can't catch you, or do you run a sustained speed to where you can sustain it, right? Or even apex a little bit later than some people would, like a Henry Ruggs, right? You know Henry, you know some speed, right? When Henry Ruggs was running, he was consistently gaining separation as he went on, right? Some of these guys, they'll get up on you, right, and it'll stay the same no matter what. Benjamin Victor running a 4.6. That ain't bad. More Swain, please. All right, is that everybody? After this, man, your boy about to bounce. Gotta get on this workout. Saints need to trade up and take Ruggs. Why, man? Because he ran that fast time? Oh, shit, I forgot about T. Higgins. What do I not think? I think T. Higgins has a bruised vagina. That's what I think about that. Now, it's a business, so I understand the business aspect of it, right? Maybe that's something in the future I'll get back to on this particular, on a different level right there. You know what I'm saying? You know that I marketed people before, so if I think that you're going to run a slower time, I would suggest that you don't run at the combine either. And you know T. Higgins was not going to run some type of fast time. He doesn't even look that fast to me. But then again, his game is not about speed, right? Like if A.J. Green ran a slower time, like he ran a slower time than Julio Jones, but Julio Jones' game is based off speed. A.J. Green's is based off route running type of shit that T. Higgins does and high pointing the ball and stuff like that. So I don't think he should have been ashamed of it or whatever like that, but I don't know. John Doe, you're disappointed? What are you disappointed in? Caleb, how many things are you gonna ask me on, bro? I'll tell you, don't ask the same thing twice. I think you trolling me now. Are you talking about T. Higgins? He shouldn't be. Look at McCole Hardman. He says, I don't think y'all understand how fast 4.22 is. That's what I'm saying. People be throwing around this shit. Oh, he runs a 4.2, Murphy. You know how many times I hear that shit on the channel? Or they'll talk about some high school. Like, he runs a 4.3. Dog, seriously? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell people who've never been around speed or some shit like that before. That shit is unheard of. Not everyone's walking around running a 4.3. That shit is crazy fast. 4.4 is crazy fast. 4.5 is fast. But 4.22, anything in a